we're all doomed.
Okay, well, I don't know if
Yeah, I think so.
Fan went up to like the phase table and she's like, oh, here's the homophobic table. Or it's like the misogynist table. I forget.
Ooh, what is this one?
This is a red tegu.
Is this a crocodile?
No, this is
What
a
is
lizard.
this?
This is
Oh,
a
it's a
lizard species.
lizard.
Oh, we talked about this.
What if it's a gay snake? You can't just have sex for fun?
I don't know.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Hello, and welcome to the Just Trish podcast. Today we have a very educational episode for you. Very educational. You laugh, but it's educational. I've been educating myself over the weekend. Like, watch out. I know why back in the day they wanted to keep women from reading books, because once we know things, unstoppable. Just wait till I drop some knowledge on you today, Oscar, which I'm sure you already know. But I felt so smart. I was like,
What books were you reading?
well, I wasn't reading books. I was reading encyclopedias
What?
online. An online encyclopedia. Not Wikipedia, but an online encyclopedia.
Wow.
I don't trust Wikipedia. I think they get stuff wrong. Even mine is like, okay, anyways. I love encyclopedias. I've been reading up on the ocean. Because I'm like, okay, but why does it matter if our oceans get polluted? Oh, I can tell you. Today's going to be educational for everybody. We're going to be talking about pollution, oceans, overconsumption, and rhino conservation, and I'm excited for all of it. And I have a surprise. It's not really a surprise. What kind of a surprise? But before we get into all that, and we have a really good sponsor today. Oh my God, it's amazing. Before we get into all that, TRISHMAS Live is going to the East Coast. We're going to be in Newark, New Jersey, Washington, D.C., and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm very excited. We're actually adding a couple new songs into the show. Everyone's been loving TRISHMAS, and, whenever I hear some feedback, like I want more songs are coming for you guys. I'm very excited. I have something very, very special planned for Vancouver, which is our last show, December 21st or 22nd. I don't know. It's somewhere there. Something exciting is happening there. So, come see us. TRISHMAS Live. Get your tickets today. I still do headshots, signed headshots every month on patreon.com/justtrish. Me and Oscar up there just doing extended podcasts with Moses, and then me and Oscar do bonus ones. They're so much fun. What did we do last week? We did some fun ones.
We reacted to Escape the Night. Yep.
That was good.
Yes.
Don't want to miss that.
No, it's the culmination of a whole year's worth of drama. So, yeah, we really had to, just tie a little ribbon around it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we won't say any more. Do we like it? Do we not? Go to Patreon and find out. Just moving and shaking.
Everybody did ask where they can get these, but it's limited merch.
Limited merch at the show. TRISHMAS was lit. We had a good TRISHMAS. Oscar made an appearance.
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
It was fun. It was a little crazy, but it was
crazy.
Fun. Yeah.
It was gnarly.
It was gnarly, for
You
sure.
were like, the Cat's I feel like you're being sponsored by KATSEYE. You did a whole, not just one, you did a whole medley. I was like, what song should we sing? You're like, let's do every KATSEYE song ever. I loved it though. KATSEYE's coming here to LA this weekend, right?
Yep. I'll be there.
They looked good. They were up in San Francisco when we were in San Francisco, and my makeup artist went with their daughter. She was so funny. She's like, because she's traveling this weekend. She goes, oh, my daughter loves KATSEYE, and then they ended up going. I was like, as long as my makeup's on, just go during my show, and they did, and they said it was like so much fun. I saw I think it was someone's birthday. Someone had an 18th birthday.
Yunche turned 18.
They're so young.
I know. They're babies.
They look so good. They were showing me videos, and I'm like, gosh, they just dance amazing. They sing they like true pop stars.
I know. I'm so excited I'm so excited to see them and have my meet and greet. I have to figure out my outfit. What's my one? I have
what do you wear?
30 seconds with them. Like, what do I say? Come on, just Trish, bye. Like, I think that's
so funny.
that's all I can.
What
Just
do you
say it over and over again for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Can I tell you I'm the worst at meet and greets? Because I'm literally just like, I spew just so much. I'm just like,
and you're a fast talker. You got a lot in there.
Donnie asks me every time I say, I'm like, oh, you were like my dad growing up when I was 6 and I just like tell him so much. I'm like, he's probably like, oh my God. Yeah, what are you going to say? You haven't thought about it.
I really got to like think it through. I need like my talking points.
Yeah, you're good at coming up with those. Write your own notes.
Can congratulate them for being Girl Group of the Year for GRINDR.
Oh, wow.
They got something right.
Yes, finally.
They get all of them right. It's quite amazing.
Well, they didn't get the podcast
Yeah,
right.
what? What do you mean? We weren't even close.
Well, there wasn't, I didn't say the podcast in here, but.
There was no best podcast? There was
I
nominees.
didn't see it, but I saw, like Pedro Pascal is Daddy of the Year.
Okay, he always sweeps
Well-
Daddy.
And
of
then
the Year.
Hottest Man of the Year, you have Jonathan Bailey.
Wait, they
Okay.
just took people's nachos. They're like, we're just gonna actually just give the
I
same
think
person.
they listen to us. And then the fashion trend is the little glasses, which
Oh,
again,
let's
Jonathan
Slutty
Bailey.
little
Bailey.
glasses. That makes sense.
Of course, Mother of the Year, Lady Gaga. Everything music
Oh,
is Lady
okay.
Gaga.
Oh well, yeah.
Well,
She has
Yes.
like 10 of them. Now I understand Jimmy.
It's Jimmy and Tony and like everyone, like literally I would say 8 out of the 10 gays around me are just like obsessed. And like
Yeah.
they don't know each other, like Jimmy and Tony, but like Tony has giant Lady Gaga tattoos on his arms. Like he's like does, and Jimmy obviously too. Jimmy doesn't mess around. Even whatever song he said, we did Shallow, but he did another song and I'm like, what is that song? Did you know it? The one he said?
I think I didn't hear what he said, but I think it was something off of because he was talking about it later, and I think it was something off of Mayhem. But I
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
hear which one.
I
he
thought it was
saying.
like an unreleased track or something. Anyways, no, but rightfully so. Look, I'm not in my Gaga phase yet, but I do know it's gonna
too
happen.
soon. Yeah.
It's too soon. It's way too soon for me to like her. You're right. The Glee episode has gotten me into it a little bit, so I think it's getting there. That makes sense.
And you have Mother in Training, Sabrina Carpenter.
Work,
Wow,
yeah.
that's a big title.
Doll of the Year, Jinx Monsoon.
Oh yes.
Well, Jinx wins everything in my heart.
Housewife of the Year, Angie. I don't know.
Okay.
Skip that.
Shout out Angie.
Girl of the Year, KATSEYE. Gay Gasp, Beyonce winning Album of the Year.
Did she win Album of the Year this year?
For-
Yeah, the country one.
yeah.
That was just this year.
Cowboy Carter. Yeah. Well, it
That's-
came out last year, but the Grammys were in
With this year.
February. Yeah.
I don't even know. Okay, I love that.
Best Beef, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Oh.
I love that you're on the.
Comedian of the Year, Caleb Heron. I mean, they got a lot of
yeah,
things very
there you go.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched a special on the plane. He's
And the
very
best
funny.
best wig, Cardi B in the court.
Okay.
Yeah, that
work.
was
Yeah,
good.
I can agree with that.
They didn't have their
Very good.
podcast. Maybe they canceled it
Oh,
when
show-
they found out how
After
sad.
the
So-
backlash.
Yes, is my tweet.
Show of the Year, Overcompensating.
Work.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
they
kind
get
of wild.
so many things. But an album is Mayhem. Song is Abracadabra.
Lady Gaga swept the grinder.
Music
awards.
video, Abracadabra.
Wow. Lady Gaga
Wow.
sweet.
Comeback Queen, Kesha.
Work.
Okay.
Yay, congrats, Kesha.
We'll
That's
take
it. And the last one, of course, Tour of the Year, Lady Gaga.
Wow.
I thought you were literally gonna say me because the way you said that was like, of course, yeah.
Well, the last one is Gamer of the Year, Dan and Phil.
What?
Okay, yeah, Dan and Phil.
How do you feel about that as a
Um,
fan of gamers?
As a gamer, but he
I
didn't.
think Dan and Phil had a big year, no? I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like every year for them. is
I
kind of a
guess
big
as far
year.
as gay gamers,
Yeah.
is there any other ones?
There's tons of gay gamers for sure.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah.
My favorite one, honestly, the winner in my heart. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Wow.
Well, congrats
That's
to all the
Congrats.
winners.
Grinder
Hopefully
did
they
respond
get
to me.
it right. It's
Huh?
pretty good.
Yeah, they did respond and they said we're sorry. They apologized.
Took accountability of
Yeah,
that.
like we're sorry. We love you. I was like, all right, well, that doesn't.
We'll be campaigning. We'll
Next year.
campaigning. Yeah, 2026 is our year. 2026 is a Trisha sweep because you'll have Euphoria under your belt as well, so you
That's
can sneak into
right.
the acting categories.
Oh, I'm gonna sneak in there in so many categories. You're right. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming up. Maybe.
Yeah.
Euphoria ever win Emmys?
Yeah, Zendaya made history because she won
Oh.
Best Actress twice for Euphoria, and she made history as
How?
for like what was the history?
How do you win twice for the same show
Two different seasons, same show.
in the same year?
No, it was back to back, but she was like the youngest black actress to to win Best Actress twice. Yeah.
That's everything. She should probably win again.
For
Right?
season 3, yeah.
She probably could win like at the Golden Globes where they have like movies too. She probably could win for like movie
yeah,
and TV.
because 2026 is huge for. I think she has like 3 films coming out, so she definitely has a shot.
Crazy.
Yeah, release a song while you're at it, girl.
Oh my God, would
they could really
love
get the whole
a Zendaya.
gambit. Yeah,
I love that.
me too.
Zendaya, if you're listening. Jonathan Bailey and your man.
David Corenswet. Oof. Actors on actors.
Did you have it as your hot topic or no?
I did,
I just
yeah.
saw it now and I was like, oh no. I saw a tweet. We love the only reason I love Twitter is gay Twitter. Like honestly, like they know it. But they're like not like someone just going from like so well loved to like
Yes.
fall from grace
White
and like
Boy of the Month to
rough.
yes, it was rough.
That's your man.
That is my man. I was really a part of that Superman campaign. I wanted to pick apples with him in Papa's Orchard.
Papa's Orchard. What is that? Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. Okay, Papa's Orchard.
We'll have Jimmy just play the clip for context instead of me summarizing it. You
You
could put it here, Jimmy.
Do you see it, Moses?
No.
You fly in this movie.
We both kiss levitating.
You somehow, in that moment when she's lifting you by your arms, I think, or like of your massive arms, you somehow maintained your masculinity and your I don't know, it was amazing that moment when she flies you in that song. Which is,
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
I was so excited. I was so excited for this one because
Me
it's like
too. It was a
our
gay
faves.
fantasy. David Corenswet and Jonathan Bailey. Like,
Yeah.
could it get any better? I thought no.
Wow.
But David had to go and then make he asked an odd question about like the way that Jonathan Bailey was able to still look masculine while kissing Cynthia Erivo, even though she was the one that was like carrying them in the air.
Right.
Versus Superman's kiss, Clark Kent is the one that's holding Lois Lane.
Oh,
So that was like the
okay.
juxtaposition. And Jonathan Bailey's face kind of said it all. I made the same face. He was gagged. Didn't really know how to pivot from there.
He pivots though.
He does,
Jonathan
but-
Bailey is the best person at interview, giving an interview because he's very smooth. He very made it like not awkward. Don't they pre-approve these questions? I thought like someone gave them questions. No, they can just ask whatever they want.
I think some, as far as I know, from like past shoots, they come up. Some of the actors come up with their own questions, and they're also given some as well. So it's a little bit of like freestyle and loosely produced.
To me, it sounded like almost someone like produced this, but like missed it because I kind of like understood what he was saying, like not the masculine part, like because Jonathan got excited when he's like, "Yes, we both levitated and kissed." You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like loved that angle because like, oh my god, so great. But then like the way
I kind of feel like David freestyled a little bit with the masculine part. That's my own takeaway.
Yeah.
And I don't even think because David is also like a theater kid. Like he's been around like girls and gays. Like he's done musical theater for so long. I think it was just worded so clumsily and so awkward. And I think he could have like asked it a lot better. Because I think it is true, right? Like I think societally, the concept of like the man being the one that's like, you know, carried off, like people would think of that as like less masculine, but I think David emphasized it way too much.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, like you really pulled it off, but like if anyone else was doing that, like they would look like a little sissy boy. But yeah, you looked really masculine when you were floating. Yeah, it was just like that's my dramatic interpretation. But
I was gonna say dramatization.
but yeah, it was just a little awkward. But I still have space in my heart for David
You
Corenswet.
do?
I do. This isn't ready for me to fully like kick him off my roster because he is sweet in everything else I've seen. And
But what about the end where he's like, should we kiss? Was that not a lot of ick?
I thought that was he gives me. I know straight guys like David Corenswet, so I'm a little biased. Like I feel like he thinks that he's being like a really good like friend and like a good like I'm down with the gays. Like I feel like he's giving that energy, and I know straight guys like that.
Like it's different if he like thought like knew or thought Jonathan Bailey had like a crush on him or something. You know what I mean? Like you with Ted Nicholson. So if Devin's like, should we kiss? You might be like, okay, but like there's no
T.
prior connection and correlation to that.
No, I
Jonathan
understand.
Bailey wanting that from him.
No,
he's like,
you're
I
clocking.
know.
No, you're clocking. I wouldn't go, to the stand for David Corenswet. Like if someone wanted to make that argument, I would have to step aside and let it happen.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't put my life on the line. I personally, and I'm also very biased because also in my head, David Corenswet and Ted Nicholson are very similar. I don't know why.
I don't know why
something
either.
I'll have to talk about. But
Just because you like them both. You think they're both cute and big. You would levitate. Would you, who would you rather levitate with? Would you rather be holding Jonathan Bailey's strong arms or would you rather be held in David Corenswet's?
Well, I think we know the answer.
tricky.
Ted.
Yeah, sure. I'll take
I thought you were going to ask him. I thought you were going to ask
point.
him or Ted.
Who or Ted?
That
of
was
the
Superman.
three?
Oh, well, definitely. No, I know Ted is his number one. Like, I know there's not anything above Ted, but of the two actors on actors, I was just thinking.
That is really hard. That is kind of like a Sophie's choice.
Really? Okay, because I didn't know you stand Jonathan Bailey like that.
No,
It's
I would
definitely
love Jonathan
exciting
Bailey.
to have Superman do it. You know what I mean? Just the actual.
Oh, I disagree. I'd much rather be the witch that's just like lifting us up. You know what I mean? It's so powerful. I don't want.
See, that's what I'm thinking too.
No.
Like, I feel like I would rather be with John, like be the one, like the alphabet, like being the one to levitate Jonathan Bailey. I feel like I like that power dynamic more.
And I have to correct him when I say, because like Jonathan Bailey, like holding, like, okay, like a female holding like a male, I think it's like wearing pink. I think there's something even more masculine about it because that means they're like safe and like they're who they are, their masculinity, all stuff like that. When in Bridgerton season 2, Kate holds Anthony a lot. She like actually I think it's season 3. He's like laying on her and she's like holding him like this. And I thought there was like nothing more masculine than that. You know what I mean? Because he's kind of just like also like letting her, you know, it's not like, oh, you're mine, you're my possession. You know what I mean? It's like guys do that. And I feel like a little bit, okay, I'm not your property, get off me. But when a girl does it and a guy lets it, I think that's very masculine. I think it's very hot. And I think that with that too, it's like, as it should be. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way in a really bad way too. I was like, oh, I don't like this guy. I know you like love him, so I feel like you make a little giddy. But I was like, I think you're the opposite of masculine for saying it. I think even watching Superman, I'm not gonna lie, I did watch it. Not my cup of tea. I know we're on the DC.
You're on the DC.
We're on the DC, but I think no to Superman. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. How about you? Who would you rather be held? Rather hold Jonathan Bailey or be held by Superman? Or Fiero, I should say.
I would want to be Superman. I would want to be Superman.
Oh, you want to hold?
So I guess I would be Alphabet in that sense.
What?
He wants to be the
Because in this
power
option,
thing.
it's either Superman is holding you or you
Yeah.
Alphabet holding somebody else. I'll be Alphabet holding somebody else.
Oh, I thought you wanted to be Superman.
But that's not in the option really, because then I'm taking his place.
I see. So you want
In
to.
this scenario, it's like either he's holding
Okay,
you or you
like,
holding
okay.
somebody.
He likes the holding. I like the holding too, so we're going to have
And the flying. I want to be the
over
one
here.
flying.
Yeah, I guess you don't really let me hold you that much. I really want to.
What does mean
Sometimes.
hold you? How would you hold me?
Like how he is, like on Bridgerton, where you like lay on me. Sometimes.
No, usually you lay on me.
No.
Because that's usually you're the one that will fall asleep on
Well,
me.
that's
and
different. Falling asleep. All right,
That's
we're
what I'm saying,
holding.
like-
I'm holding you tonight. I like it. This is the problem. This is the problem right here with men. They just are like, no, I need to be the one holding. I'm gonna hold you tonight. See how it feels. I should be. I feel like the one who has the more width, more girth, should be the one doing the holding. You know,
That's funny.
my boobs might get in the way, but whatever. That was weird. Ariana Grande and Adam Sandler, Actors on Acts. Did you watch that?
I did, yeah.
Did you watch all? Those are my two I watched. Were there more?
I think they're releasing them one at a time. But I did see, that. I mean, the two I was most excited about were Jonathan and David and Adam Sandler and Ari.
Yeah, like I didn't. Is there anybody else doing them?
There's a lot of other people doing it. Yeah.
I haven't heard about anyone else.
Sydney Sweeney is doing one with
Amanda Seyfried.
no, Ethan Hawke, and Alexander Skarsgård is doing one with Stellan Skarsgård, his dad. So there's a few. There's a few that are still coming out.
Stellan, what's he on? Okay, because there isn't there like a Bill Skarsgård from Mamma Mia.
Bill Skarsgård is Alex Skarsgård's brother, and Bill Skarsgård is
That last name is
Everywhere.
no, it's just the actual when you say it.
Skarsgård.
It's like
You hate it? What?
that is their actual name.
Well, yes. Aren't they Swedish or something?
yeah.
Is it one word?
Yes.
Skarsgård.
But
One's
yes,
it.
his dad is in Mamma Mia, so that's probably what you're thinking. Yeah.
Stellan is the dad of Mamma Mia.
Yes. I believe so.
Oh.
And because he did Alex Skarsgård did the Graham Norton show in the UK, and I forget what diva was with them, but you know, it's like everyone sits on the couch, and this British diva, she was like, I saw your dad in Mamma Mia. I didn't like it. And he was like,
my
well, he was
God.
having fun. She's like, well, I'm glad he had fun, but it wasn't for me.
Oh
And she was reading him
Jake.
down.
Because honestly, he's great, but can't sing. I mean, Pierce Brosnan's worse. Thank you so much to Babbel for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. I have been loving the Babbel app. Learning new languages has been my new favorite thing. Not only does it stimulate my brain, help with my memory postpartum, but it's also keeping me busy when I travel. I really just enjoy doing something that's good for my mind these days. You know, I love to scroll on social media like everyone else, but learning a new language is super fun and super important in our world. We'll also be traveling very soon, so there are certain languages that I would like to pick up. French, Japanese, and Spanish, of course, the most practical one to learn. Today's sponsor, Babbel, is an award-winning app that makes learning a new language simple and effective. With Babbel, you can learn a variety of languages, including Russian, Danish, Dutch, Indonesian, Swedish, Turkish, Polish, Norwegian, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, and more. Babbel courses are created by over 200 language experts. It's like having a private tutor in your pocket. I absolutely love that there's real-time feedback and you can track your progress. You can practice conversations with enhanced speech recognition and in-app conversation partner. You can listen to podcasts in the language you are trying to learn. And you know you're in good hands because Babbel has over 25 million subscriptions sold and 1.6 million 5-star app store ratings. And here's just a couple words I've already learned. Je m'appelle Trisha. Merci beaucoup. To start speaking a new language in 3 weeks, click the link in the description or go to babbel.com/Trish and you'll get up to 55% off your subscription. That's up to 55% off your subscription when you use my link. Join the millions of Babbel learners breaking the language barrier every day at babbel.com/Trish. Thank you so much to Babbel for sponsoring today's episode. But it gives me hope. Honestly, those musicals gave me hope so much. I could be Christine in Phantom of the Opera or something. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I love that they can't sing and they gave them huge singing roles. It was awful. He had one song. He's like, I can still recall our last summer. You know the song?
No.
You know it?
Mm-hmm.
It was awful.
Do
Do you want to sing
it
it?
gave me hope that I can sing.
You did. We did it.
It
Remember?
was
So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me?
SOS.
Well, you can sing. You were saying at TRISHMAS. Stars. I made everyone sing with me at TRISHMAS, and I didn't give them any warning. I was like, you know what? You guys all ate, though. I was like, what song do you want to sing? You're like, KATSEYE. Anyways, it was great. Yeah, it was good. Adam Sandler was a great interviewer. I liked his interview questions. He was getting the tea on Bach.
Yeah, and then Ariana had to clarify. I think she accidentally said 6'7", right? And then she had to clarify that she doesn't. Oh no, Adam said it, and then she made a face, and she had to clarify that she didn't know what the 6'7" meme, and she doesn't want to know. She has to be excluded from the narrative. So.
I love her.
Yeah, me too. She's
What
like,
an icon.
She's like, what is 6'7"? Tell me what it is. And then she replied to her own comment. She said, actually, I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Did he do it as a joke, or did he just say 6'7"?
I think he just said it like
As a meme.
Yeah, and then people thought she made a face reacting to that, but she wasn't.
She
That
doesn't know
just
what it
her
was.
Face, yeah.
I'm over the 6'7" jokes. I hate them. We should do actors on actors, huh? Oh, nothing. You said keep going, so I did.
We should do actors on
How did we do that? Is it on black and white? We should just sit. No? Wait, really? Why do we have their pictures are in black and white? Yes, something is.
Something maybe.
No?
But the video itself is not black.
They're just like sitting in the white room.
Yes, it is like one of those white wall things within like a chair.
Do you ever think like what's the point of it?
I think it's just a part of the
Content.
award season campaign. Like these are all award season competitors.
Adam
I
Sandler?
suppose. What is he in? He was just in.
Happy Gilmore too. Maybe it's being nominated.
He was promoting something like a couple weeks ago. God, what am I thinking of? And George Clooney was there too. The Making of Jay Kelly.
Oh.
Or no, Jay Kelly. Sorry.
It's like a
famous movie actor Jay Kelly embarks on a journey of self-discovery.
And who's Adam Sandler? Jay Kelly?
George Clooney is Jay Kelly and Adam Sandler is Ron Sukenik.
So he might be getting a nomination if he's doing this.
Or at least campaigning for even if it's not him, something like Jay Kelly. Like Superman, obviously David Corenswet isn't going to get an actor nomination, but like Superman could get like a best editing or best
director.
Not even director, but it would get like best special effects or something like that. You know.
James Gunn could win. He's good. Why was he not good? Why
No,
don't you think David
it's my favorite
Corenswet?
movie of the year, but I'm just being realistic here.
You don't think David Corenswet can get a nomination
No.
because of this interview?
This torpedoed his chance.
And Jonathan Bailey thinks campaigning for Fierro.
I think for Wicked in general, yeah. Because, I mean,
He's
realistically, again, he wouldn't get an actor nomination. Like, he's not on the short list. That's just how... I'm just being real.
My
I'm
gosh.
it's the realness.
I don't know.
But, obviously, like, Ariana probably has the best chance to win. And then Cynthia also needs to get on that list.
We have a celebration. A birthday today. Happy birthday to Domino's for turning 65. Yes, it's their birthday.
Wait, are you sponsored?
We...
Not here right now.
Oh, yeah. Well... That's true. Clarification.
Oh,
Well,
so
they
just one
kind of leaked
extra in
it. They leaked it. So Moses said we should wait till after, but it's already been leaked,
Me
baby.
thinking somehow you were pregnant. That's literally where my mind went. I was like, wait.
That's crazy. That's
did you
crazy.
adopt?
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, maybe. Okay, we don't have to make it a whole thing, but we can. All right, Domino's turned 65 today.
Happy birthday, Domino.
Happy birthday, Domino's.
65 has never looked better.
Oh my God, that's what I said in my mukbang that comes out. Already filmed on Friday. That's
Oh, wait,
crazy.
you said that too?
I did.
Wow.
Because I said that. That's funny you said that because I said that because they do a whole rebrand of the boxes. They have new boxes now.
Wow, this is me.
Yes, this is Mage. And look at these cool boxes now that they have.
Oh, wow.
That's cool, right?
Yeah, it's like very chic.
It's very chic. It's very just Domino's. Well, anyways, it's their birthday, so I got pizza because I was a little hungry. I needed a little snack. And then you get free lava cakes for their birthday with the
Wow.
code Happy B Day. This does like sound like the podcast is sponsored, but it's not. I just got yeah, I'm just in a Domino's commercial.
Wait, a whole commercial?
Yeah.
What?
I think it doesn't come out till Wednesday, but they already peeped it. Should I say it? I don't know. Most likely you should wait, but I was so excited.
Oh my God, that's
Their
huge.
Instagram, right?
The Instagram, yeah, they showed it. They showed it here in the pod room, and should we? Oh my God, that actually looks so good. Yeah.
Wow, that is. How did I miss that?
It just happened this morning. Well, I don't. The birthday is today. Tuesday is what? December 9th.
Yes.
Tuesday, December 9th. And yeah, I shot a Domino's campaign last week.
That is crazy.
I know. I was so excited. It was like I don't know if it's out yet, but anyways, they teased it. They said who's ordering Domino's for this. It's a whole rollout. So this week, watch it. Watch the Domino's everything.
I have to share this in my story. This is big.
This is big. This is
so
big, right? Domino's.
Oh my God, Ted Nivison's gonna be shook. Like he's
Wait,
really coming at a good time.
He loves Domino's?
Yes.
Wait, what? I didn't know that lore about him. How do you know that?
I just know.
Okay.
Well, I'm lying, but I also
Oh.
just know.
Oh. Is he coming today? He's not coming today.
No, he's coming not tomorrow. The
Wednesday.
second date, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so funny. Well, Domino's lava cakes are here. I had a lot of lava cakes that day. Actually, I didn't even eat any. Oh, I did eat it for the mukbang. Look at their new logo too is Domino's. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Domino's.
They gotta slay that graphic design.
They really did. The rebrand is surreal. There's thin crust in there for you too. Do you like thin crust or regular?
I like regular.
Yeah, same. Okay. Yeah. I'll just take my little slice and. Do you want to pick yours, Oscar?
No, whatever.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
All slices are created equal.
Ooh,
in
this
my
gives
eyes.
me. Can I tell you? And I know. Okay, again, this is not sponsored. Obviously, I've done Domino's mukbangs forever, but and lava cakes. Domino's was like my meal for real. You know this, babe. Every day for lunch. I'm not kidding. Every day for lunch in the summer of like 1997, my dad would order Domino's to his office building, and we would just eat like a whole Domino's pizza, me and my brother, and just like sit in the conference room and eat Domino's. So this is giving me nostalgic, like I'm at my dad's work. I feel very special. Domino's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Finally, the son of the heir of Domino's finally paid off, right?
Yes. I don't know how it all. Maybe. I don't know how it all worked out, but we got it. I was kind of gagged. I was like, Domino's. I think this is the best way to end 2025, even though we're not ending. We have more episodes coming. But this was the highlight, I think, of my 2025.
That is wild.
I don't know if it can get any
thank
better than
you.
this.
Let's celebrate, you guys. That is funny.
When you have
Well, they
kids,
can talk about the oceans.
I love it.
What'd you say? When we have kids.
when you have kids, you have all kind of.
Fun napkins. I live.
Wow. Okay, I really need this day. Wow. Look at those lava cakes. Free lava cakes. That's crazy.
That's big.
That's crazy. Free lava cakes when you order over $10? Absolutely. Sign me up. We haven't eaten lava cakes literally all weekend because we got some lava cakes to like have, and we haven't eaten them all weekend. Wow. Ooey gooey. These are the best. 20 years loving Domino's. Actually more. 6 years old is when I started eating Domino's for lunch. So 30 years. So anyways, keep an eye out on Domino's social. Maybe you'll see a familiar face. I love Domino's. I always have. That's it. They're the best. Any chance I get to eat Domino's, I'll do it.
It's rewarding after years of free promotion.
Yeah. But that's what's crazy, right? You know I would keep eating Domino's. We eat Domino's. Every chance I get, I could eat Domino's. And then the fact that they were like, hey, let's work on this together. I was like, oh. And you know the best thing is you get all the fresh pizzas because they want to have like nice pizzas for the take. So I was just getting fresh pizzas, fresh lava cakes. And I was getting those first bites of all the fresh ones. And it was just
Wow.
heavenly. And
That's the realness. I wonder if like other spokespeople are really like eating the food on set.
That's a good question. I know I was. And we kept all the pizzas, okay? We kept every single pizza they let us have. We had boxes. We should take a picture of all the boxes. Gave some to my sister. We were eating it all weekend.
That is fierce.
All the lava cakes. Not one thing went to waste. It was amazing. It was beautiful. And we love you, Domino's. All right. Back to...
Well, I don't know if this is a conflict of interest, but I have another pizzeria that I would like to talk about.
Oh, no. Maybe it is a conflict of interest. What is it?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
What is happening over there? Is it out?
Yes, it came out last week.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it last week.
I didn't know. How come I ever no one talking about this?
I mean, it's pretty big with the fans. It was. I saw it literally the day it came out. I was very, very excited. Listen, is it a great movie? No. Is it a good movie? No. But I had a fun time. It was fun. I enjoyed my time there. Okay.
That was crazy.
I enjoyed my time in the movie theater.
Wait, why? What did you enjoy that if it was not a great film?
Even though I don't know anything about the games at all. I mean, we
played
played
once.
them. Yeah, we played them, but we didn't know what to do. Like, I don't think we did anything right.
We couldn't
when
get out of the security room.
We couldn't. Even when we played one of the other games that Callie told us to play, we didn't know like what to do in the room, in this like little room that we were hiding in. Remember?
Yes, and then we
Freddy
were
would
like,
come out. Yeah,
but it wasn't that scary. So I was like, I don't know.
So I don't know. I try to watch MatPat's videos, but they're very long.
How was MatPat in it?
Oh, he only has like a spoiler alert. He only has a couple lines in it because he voices one of the animatronics, and he does a very interesting character choice. I don't know if they like altered his voice or anything, but it wasn't recognizable as him.
Oh, that's odd. You think
Yes.
they'd want to recognize? Was he in it or he was just a voice?
He was just a voice.
I mean, that's just, by the way. That's very cool. But I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, he was in the first one, a cameo. This one, he's just a voice of.
Do they talk?
In this one, yes, there's some animatronics that do, and then this is also in the games, I guess. I had to watch videos explaining this, but I mean, I could tell when something was a reference to the games though, because they like have a dramatic like pause, like because they know the audience is gonna be clapping. So like Josh Hutcherson will like make a reference or like hold up something, and the camera will like slowly zoom in on it, and I was like, oh, this isn't.
But you didn't know what was happening.
No idea. But I pretended to go along with that.
What did you enjoy more, Superman or Five Nights at Freddy?
Superman, but I do still enjoy FNAF, and I accidentally caused a debacle as well.
Where?
With Five Nights at Freddy's. So I don't know. You probably haven't seen this because.
I have not been online.
Yeah, exactly.
0 bit.
So my girl McKenna Grace, there was a big debacle with E.T.
Oh no! What happened?
Okay, I'll play you the video just so you know what I'm talking about.
By the way, we have a guest coming up Thursday who's like, "Wow, you guys really got me canceled." And I was like, "What happened, Oscar?" And
I am
was
the root.
I didn't know. I was like, "Wait, what?" Anyways,
Oh yeah,
we addressed it.
thought
Unfortunately,
you'd
you
be
weren't
here.
here.
Can't
He
be
asked,
swinging.
he's like, "Where is he?" It's like, well, he works.
It is unfortunate. I also had questions for him because again,
no.
related to Josh Hutcherson. He kisses Josh Hutcherson a lot, and I want to know the tea on that. You might have to get him to send in a statement.
He was actually the best. He'll like come back. He actually was. He's like, "Where's Oscar?" He
I have
asked
so
for
many
more.
questions for
Okay, he'll come back for sure. He's the best.
Okay, here, play this one.
Okay.
Here.
Ooh, okay. This is your edit?
It's my. You'll see.
I owe you an apology. I just blew up your spot. I told Josh that you were Team PETA back in the day and used to make those fan edits. Your co-star McKenna Grace, did she ever talk to you about the fact that she used to make fan edits of PETA on TikTok?
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
You're the one to break it to me.
So you didn't read it like the rest of us in Teen Vogue.
I am a little behind on my Teen Vogue issues. I need to catch up.
Well, why would you tell him?
I asked if he did, because it was in Teen Vogue, so I thought maybe he knows.
I still can't believe.
Oh no, you're embarrassed by that? He was impressed.
Diabolical. The thing is, I would have never said this like actively in the press if I would have known I was gonna end up working with this.
He doesn't care. I think he loves it.
So
Who
bad. No,
isn't
it's
Team
great.
PETA? You
So
know what I'm
bad.
saying?
Well, yeah. Duh. Who isn't Team PETA?
So that became a whole.
Wait, did she? But 11 million views is crazy.
And that's just
was
on-
that your question?
Well, okay, so.
You set him up.
So. And it's 11
That's
million
so
just
funny.
on the Instagram. It became a whole thing. It is now you know the website Know Your Meme, where like it's the registry of
Yes.
all. Okay, so her McKenna's reaction has been registered on there.
Wow.
It's like an official viral like reaction
Wow.
GIF. People started recreating it on TikTok and doing like reenacting it.
Let
their
me
own
see yours.
impersonation. Well, she goes, I love when she does like that. Or people really like when McKenna like is smiling and then she like gets serious and then she looks directly into the camera. So people are really eating it up.
Well, she seemed like a good sport. He seemed like a good sport.
Yeah, I love.
They both were like fine.
Yes. Well, when it first went viral, this was like the premiere was last Tuesday. I saw that it was getting a lot of views like Wednesday morning, and then I was just proud. I was like, I ate that up because I was asking. I didn't see FNAF in our like shoot calendar, and I was like, where are the FNAF interviews, you guys? I was like, come on, we got to get on this.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, we just got an email about the premiere, and I was like, well, girls, let's get on it. Not like that, but in my please, please.
Why did you go? Like for something like that where you're like a fan, why aren't you there to ask these questions?
It's not my tea. Like if it was again like someone I was die hard for, it'd be another story.
I think people would gag to see you ask that question though, because you do love McKenna Grace and you love it.
do.
Like you know what I mean? And people just like know and love you now. So I feel like you should be.
I saved
in the front
me
lines.
fighting for it. Well, now I'm glad I wasn't on the front lines because at first when I saw it like get a lot of views, I sent it to everyone. I was like, my team, because I was the one that was pushing to cover it.
Yeah.
I sent that question. I was like, listen, because I saw it somewhere that she had made these fan edits, and I had to go find the interview, and I was like, voila. I was like, you have to ask McKenna this, and then you also have to get Josh's reaction. I was very specific, and they were
That
like,
was crazy. He got that.
Yes.
There you might have lost me, but well, he doesn't care about this, but.
And they went and they got it, and I was so proud. I sent that to everyone. No one really cared, even though it was getting like millions of views. I was like, I kind of ate that up.
huge.
I felt proud.
11 million's crazy.
But then I saw it flip, where people were like, "Wow, what an unprofessional question!" And then people were like,
well.
"This is why you don't let influencers on the carpet." And I was like, "He's been getting like,
Who's the influencer? Denny?
They think Denny's the influencer that just
The
like is
opposite of influencer. Yeah,
he's been
that's
doing it for
crazy.
like 20 years.
People love to get mad at questions though. Like they
do.
love, yeah.
And then then Denny texted me. He's like, someone just commented on my Instagram that you should have done FNAF interviews because you would have never asked a question like that. And I was
you would have asked more shady questions. You would have asked all the questions.
I was like, oh,
you
who
should
said
do
that?
it though. We should do Battle of the Carpets one day. You go with your outlet, I'll go with mine. And we're right next to each other. Honestly, you would eat. Oscar does do the best questions. You do the most salacious questions.
Salacious is crazy. Tell me
keep it
about your
cute.
fan edits. As if I hacked the girl's iCloud to figure out she was making these edits. She said it in Teen Vogue. And she's lucky. I found out that her Fortnite username is Josh Hutcherson01. And she's lucky I didn't know that because I would have brought that up on the carpet as well. I would have said, McKenna, why is your Fortnite username Josh Hutcherson01? Then I would have walked over to Josh Hutcherson. Hey, did you know this girl's username on Fortnite was Josh Hutcherson01?
You would have called them all out like that? She's like, I'm just trying to work.
It's the key.
Who is she in the movie?
She is a ghost hunter?
Girlfriend? Are they dating?
No.
No romantic interest?
No romantic interest. No. She's only 18. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How old is he?
He's my age.
Okay.
So he's 33. Yeah.
Okay. Appropriate then. Crazy. That's funny. That's a good one though. Were they stoked that they got 11 million views? They should be.
Well, they were really nervous. Like Denny was like very anxious. He was issuing a statement. Like he posted on his Instagram story. Like
He did?
I've been interviewing McKenna since she was the wee baby girl, which he's been interviewing her forever. And they do have a good rapport because he's seen her so much. I think he's seen her like 5 times this year. And luckily McKenna's fans were like, no, like she's been talking about this. Like it's a key, but it's just the people who aren't like tuned in. But
I think it's funny.
And then McKenna
Yeah.
commented on our TikTok, and then that appeased everybody, I think. But Denny was having a rough 24 hours. I'm like, girl, just turn your phone off. Like, it's okay.
That is
the
so
girls
funny.
don't know how to deal with the little backlash
Especially
these
because like
days.
his livelihood is not being an influencer. So I'm like, why do you care? Just ask that question.
Yeah,
He does
it's
ask your questions,
journalism.
which is great. The
No, I
James Gunn
love
one
it.
was great.
I love him. He's a
him.
real one. He'll really put himself out
But
there.
that's what I'm asking, like, why they cut him off too. Like, why don't they show the person? Because like he is the face. Like, why don't people want to see the people interviewing? Like, I love seeing people interview. Like, that's why we watch Jimmy Fallon. We want to see the face with
True.
the
I do
interview.
it when it like makes sense.
But I think they're editing it. Like it's like they know him. They know he's like it's like a coworker. He's there every day, all the time.
But they're all dressed up so nice. Trust me, I've been at a red carpet, and they are all dressed beautifully. They all have
They're trying to
gowns.
keep-
They all have makeup.
'cause sometimes even like even getting a thumbnail or something, it might pick up his image instead of the person that they're. If somebody else takes the clip,
and people really like to see the
person.
If we cut to Denny instead of McKenna, you would miss like McKenna's like the journey of her face clocking what's being said to her. You know what I mean?
Well, why don't they just stand next to each other?
You can't on a card. It's like so hard to fit both people in like a 9:16 frame like that.
Thank you so much to Kickoff for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. It's the holiday season, and what greater gift to give yourself than the gift of good credit. Start building good credit today with Kickoff. Your new account will immediately diversify your credit mix. With each on-time monthly Kickoff payment, you can build your payment history fast. And because with Kickoff, your monthly payments are so small, your credit utilization, the amount of credit you're actually using, gets healthier faster. Why do I need credit, Trish? Well, I'll tell you why. You want to buy a home. You want to get a loan. You don't want high interest rates. Well, credit is the real secret behind success when it comes to adult purchases. And let me tell you, I started way too late in life. In my 20s, I could have really used Kickoff to get my credit right. Sometimes I also think, okay, I don't have a credit card. No credit. That's great. No, it's not great. Because credit bureaus and people who give you loans, they want to see good payment history, that you can make payments on time. And with Kickoff, you can do that with small payments. You can set up automated payments so you don't have to worry about missing it. They got you covered. Kickoff knows what they're doing. It's the most wonderful and most expensive time of the year. Between gift shopping, travel, and holiday parties, it's easy for your credit card balance to grow faster than your credit. If you're feeling the financial pressure this season, you're not alone. And it's the perfect time to get your credit in shape in the new year. That's where Kickoff, the #1 credit building app in the App Store, comes in. With plans starting at just $5 a month, no hidden fees, and no credit check, Kickoff makes it simple to build credit the right way while you focus on everything else the holidays throw your way. Kickoff is delivering real results for real users. Users with credit under 600 grew an average of 84 points in their first year with on-time payments. With the premium or ultimate plan, the rent reporting feature helps you build credit with the rent you already pay. Plus, only positive on-time rent payments get reported to help boost your credit. Kickoff is affordable, easy, and effective to use. You can start building credit immediately for only $1 on your first month. Set up autopay so you never have to worry about missing a payment. Sign up in minutes from your phone. No credit check, no hidden fees, and no interest. Kickoff is a safe and trusted credit solution. With over 1 million users and hundreds of thousands of positive reviews, there's a reason why Kickoff is the #1 credit builder on the App Store. Help your credit survive the holidays with Kickoff. For a limited time, get your first month free. Go to getkickoff.com/Trish today. That's Kickoff without the C at getkickoff.com/Trish. Must sign up via getkickoff.com/Trish to activate offer. Offer applies to new Kickoff customers first month only, subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Average first year credit score impacted plus 84 points. Vantage score 3.0 between January 2023 and January 2024 for Kickoff credit account users who started with a score below 600, who paid on time, and who had no delinquencies or collections added to their credit profile during their period. Late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Individual results may vary. Thank you so much to Kickoff for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. I did it. And I'm pretty wide.
But yours was shot on iPhone. Yours was shot vertical. Ours is shot standard. Yeah.
You know what they do now? We recently discovered they have the fancy like red cameras, but they have it where it's just the iPhone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they shoot it vertical.
Oh.
That was so cool. Like they were looking at it as if it was a TikTok like format, but it was a big camera.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
They should do that.
I'll
just
pass that
mine
along.
up. I didn't know it was out. We need to go see that one too. We need to put that on our list.
Oh, but you hate movies, you said.
When? Did I say that? Probably. I do.
Just last week.
Did I? What is like a favorite movie? I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
You gotta
I don't really like movies anymore.
You gotta come up with your top 4 before whenever Euphoria comes out.
It'll end up being like Home Alone, Tim Allen, Christmas movies.
First of all, no. I honestly have to think about it actually because I don't know. It has changed so much. I don't have a favorite movie. I don't really like movies. I don't think.
What do you mean?
I don't think I like movies. Like I only like Wicked.
Yes.
Was it in reference to? I probably did.
We were talking about movies, and you said I just don't like movies. And then in the moment, I was so dumbfounded, and everyone commented like, "But you named your children after movies."
Oh right, well, only those movies, only those 3 movies. Someone just bought all those Netflix. Do you have to pay them royalties? Is that controversial? Because Jordan was the same way. He's like, well, I was like, wait, why is this controversial?
It's a mess. Yeah,
okay, not good.
Well, for the industry, no, and it's still like in flux because now Netflix won the bid for Warner Brothers, but Paramount is also fighting to take it to. They're calling it a hostile takeover, which I don't. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah,
but
intense.
I mean, business wise, with Netflix, it means like less movies in movie theaters. So that's a whole like negative aspect of it. But then there's also the whole thing about like royalties or like when you are in Modern Family for one episode, you still you get the checks every now and then.
Right. Oh, it wouldn't be like that for streaming.
Yeah, so for streaming that kind of goes away.
Yeah, I hate that.
So it takes away a whole chunk of people's livelihood. And then you also have the physical media. Like, people make a lot of money. Like, the actors and stuff will still make money from, like, Blu-ray sales or whatever. So then there's that element as well. You saw what Netflix has done for, like, Blockbuster and physical media in general. So there's that whole argument as well.
So we're not for it.
It's just, like, there's no, like, real good way for it to be, for Warner Brothers to be bought that's good for the industry. Because even if Paramount was the one to win...
How much are we talking?
Billion. I mean, they're doing, it's a lot of, like, stocks. Like, a lot of it's in stocks.
So no one's giving $1 billion cash for it.
No, it's, like, not even just 1 billion. It's, like, billions, but it's also, like, in stocks. And then a lot of them have to go out, like, work... They have to get money from, like, Saudi Arabia to place the bid for it. Yeah,
wow.
It's a whole fiasco.
That sounds like a red flag.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yikes. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Why does Saudi Arabia have so much money?
Oil.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Well, damn. Well, let's move it on. I love movies.
I'm glad you.
I do love movies.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I love movies.
It really clocked to me. Because I watched it back and I was like, I couldn't even. I was so dumbfounded. I couldn't even figure out. I was like, I know that's incorrect, but the fact I
You
forgot
couldn't
that
grasp
your
it.
kids are movies.
I do love those movies. You know what? I like Superman too. I'll take that back too. I like
So
Superman.
quick.
I like the
Malibu
Superman.
loves Superman. And
Spider-Man.
Also Superman.
Superman
She always says she's a Superwoman. And
Oh, she does love to say
yeah,
that.
we on the airplane we watched Superman.
Oh, which one? You watched the new one
Mm-hmm.
with her? All right. Random. Okay, love that. She does love superheroes. She is Spider-Man. I love movies. You see the Matthew Lillard hate from Quentin Tarantino?
Okay, I was gonna ask you about
He's
this.
getting
This
a little
was
spicy.
one of my hot topics. What the hell is going on with Quentin Tarantino? Because
I know.
he has been going on a things I hate like tirade. I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was like one podcast he did where he just talked about everything he dislikes
For no reason.
Because every day I see a new article.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino hates this. He hates that, and I was like,
Coming for Hunger Games.
Yes.
Matthew Lillard catching strays.
yes.
I
like,
know,
What
I
the hell is
know.
going on with him?
Oh, well, I know. This is why David CORENSWET, too. I think I know why people don't like to do podcasts, like as in right. You know what I mean? It's like, we like them better when they just make their art sometimes, you know? Like, an artist shouldn't have to talk, honestly, sometimes. Like, I'm not. I have to talk because I have nothing else. But Quentin Tarantino
Like, what the hell is going on?
Well, the first one was crazy. The first one, he was like, Hunger Games stealing Battle Royale, like knocking off. Which there was a very famous quote at the Virgin record store on Sunset and is it La Cienega? What's the one coming off of Laurel? Is that La Cienega? Sunset and Fairfax? What is that?
Yeah. I think
Laurel.
it's La Cienega.
Maybe it's Laurel. Is it Laurel Canyon? I don't know. Maybe La Cienega.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, there was a big one on Sunset, like Boulevard. It was like Sunset and like, it's not Fairfax. It's maybe it's Laurel. Is there Laurel Canyon Boulevard?
Which store?
Coming out of the canyon. When you come out of Laurel
that's
Canyon.
Laurel.
Okay, so Laurel and Sunset, they used to have this huge like Virgin mega store.
Right. Yeah.
Like Virgin Records.
Yes, by the what's it called?
Crunch used to be there.
Yes.
There's like a cinema that's up there.
And Dobrik's is there now, or like in the area. Right?
In the area, yeah. This one's like a little shopping plaza. Anyways, there was a big Virgin, and that's where I first met Quentin Tarantino. The picture where I'm like on like Quentin is like he was doing like a CD signing from like the Death Proof soundtrack in like 2007, and there was a quote on there like printed, and it was there all the time. It was like in like bold writing at the Virgin Mega Store, and it was like printed and everything, and it said, "I steal from every movie ever made," end quote, Quentin Tarantino.
What? He said
Yes,
that?
yes. And this was the quote that's there.
Quentin.
He said this multiple times. He's like, there's no such thing as an original. Even Pulp Fiction was based on movies. Reservoir Dogs, like they were like rip-offs of like every single movie. Even Kill Bill. I mean, that's really just like the Kung Fu movies that he was obsessed with, like Bruce Lee wore the yellow jumpsuit.
Wow.
Like there's all pulls from everything. Even the Jackrabbit Slim's Diner is based on an Elvis Speedway movie. Like all he does is steal from movies. But that's like his thing. He says that. He's like, that's just what I do. So then I saw this. I was like, Quentin, as a Quentin super fan, I thought we just
clocked
steal
him.
from every movie ever made.
my
Like
God,
that's the whole thing.
clocked.
That's what you do. It's like you just get inspired. You know, Twilight, isn't that like a fan fiction of like 50 Shades of Grey or something like that?
Reverse, but yes.
Well, there you go. You know what I mean? Like there's no original idea,
Yeah.
you know? And so I was like, he's like, why was he sued for every penny? I was like, in that same logic,
That
Quentin,
could be you.
it could be you.
Yes. Yeah, and I think too. I mean, the concept is not super original either. Like even Fortnite is similar to a battle royale because it's just like a group of people in one area and you have to fight for survival. Like I don't think the concept for a fight for survival is that original.
Lord
in
of
and
Flies.
itself.
Lord of
yeah.
Flies.
So, because I remember being like when I got into the Hunger Games, people said it was like similar to Battle Royale, and I went and watched that film thinking it would be like Hunger Gamesian, but it's just like very like brutal. Like it doesn't have the like sci-fi elements of like a Hunger Games really. Like it's just like it really is just like
killing.
But yeah, like pure like violence and fighting, like storytelling of course, but like a lot more like no punches held back.
No Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, Cracker Jack, no gorgeous wigs, you know.
Okay, yeah. So I still don't know what Battle Royale is, but I'm like assuming that I'm like, well, Hunger Games obviously is just more.
And then he went after Paul Dano.
That was crazy.
So random.
I love how he's just like, these are all the people I hate.
Yes, literally. He was talking because he was listing some of his favorite movies, and he was talking about the movie There Will Be Blood. It was like his 5th favorite movie. And he said his least favorite thing about it, though, was Paul Dano. It was the biggest flaw of the movie. And he said he is weak sauce, man. He's a weak sister. He's such a weak, uninteresting guy.
God, that's the craziest.
I know. And then all these celebrities came out to like Reese Witherspoon is talking about, like everyone's coming out to talk about him. And I'm like, damn. And then
that was crazy.
And then I saw the next day the articles about him, Matthew Lillard. Like, what the hell?
He's like the American treasure right now. Like, Matthew Lillard is like a national treasure for sure. I've been seeing the clips everyone posts on gay Twitter of him from like She's All That, him spinning around and stuff, being a real world. He's so good. I'm so sad about that.
I know. I'm so sad for Matthew Lillard.
What do you mean?
He seems like such a sweetie. And then he was he did a special appearance for like FNAF 2, and he talked about like seeing the clips on TikTok, and he's like, yeah, like that hurts my feelings, like going after an actor like me. It's not like I'm on the level of Tom Cruise,
right?
Like obviously that's gonna hurt. And I'm like, damn, poor Matthew Lillard.
He was so real about it too. He's like, I guess Hollywood is like me. I'm popular here, but it's like that is sad.
Yes.
You know, I'm like.
And then he also came for Owen Wilson. He said, I also don't care for Owen Wilson.
Well, we all kind of, we get that. We're all on that page. We're all similar. Yeah.
What did Owen Wilson do?
I think.
He's the voice of Lightning McQueen in
yeah,
Cars.
but is he a great actor? I also think he like doesn't claim one of his kids. I think his daughter, allegedly.
Oh, Lord.
He refuses to see the daughter, but has 2 sons that he talks about.
Okay.
But I mean, I guess that's separating art from art. But overall, he's just not a great actor, right?
I've only seen him in Cars and The Loki Show.
You heard his what? The Loki Show? What is that? What's Loki? Like the superhero? Oh, is it? The villain.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Oh, that's all I know him from. But
Meet the Parents.
Oh, I forgot he was in that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I only think of Ben Stiller.
Right. Well, now you're gonna think of Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
You gonna watch it?
Oh yeah, of course.
I didn't like that interview.
I was like, what is going on with this guy? The concept of going on, I don't know how talking about your 20 favorite movies turned into like everything I hate. Like,
yeah.
how did that
love
work?
this movie. This was my top, what was it, number 5? Was it?
Yeah.
And then he's like, but also hated Paul Dano. That's like being like, I love Pulp Fiction, but God, John Travolta, the worst. Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't just say that about a movie. That was weird. Maybe something happened between them. Maybe Matthew Lillard turned him down.
Getting old, you know, it's old man.
I was going to say that.
It's
I
kind of
hope
like
I never...
old man punching in the air. Just
That's
all the
crazy.
things I hate.
Let's, not too much, as my sister says. Not too much now. Not too much now. Yeah, I know. It gave me that a little bit. I was like, oh, come on. Like, let's not be... I God, I don't want to be that person. Like, when I'm like 40s and 50s, like, God, but maybe I have to really watch myself now. Like, when I talk about things, I'm like, don't be that person that's like, oh, I don't get something, or you know what I mean? Like,
also, it's like in the industry, you don't need to punch down on people in the industry. Like, you don't need, like, there's no...
Especially Matthew Lillard is having his moment.
Yeah. And it's also, like, not that they're even in the same lane. Like, you're a director.
Yeah.
Like, Matthew Lillard, you're not competing with him at all, you know? So.
And I, like, yeah, you're not competing with Five Nights at Freddy. Like, you know, like, your films aren't... I mean, we're waiting for your film. What are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's been cranking them out. He's doing Scream. He's doing Five Nights at Freddy. He's doing Comic-Cons. He's doing all of them.
Yeah.
Wow. Breaks my heart a little bit. And I like Paul Dano. Is he the one from Little Miss Sunshine?
Yes, the brother of Little Miss Sunshine.
He's great in that.
Yeah.
Riddler?
I'm so gagged. Yes.
He's pretty good in that. I
Yes,
didn't like that
he's
movie, but he was
good.
pretty... I'm the opposite. I didn't like the movie, but I thought he was pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
I like him. I think he played Brian Wilson too. Beach Boys. You ever
Sounds
seen that
about
one?
right. Sure. Yeah.
I think he's great. Paul Dano. Wow.
Well, speaking of not getting something, we also got snubbed at the Golden Globes. We didn't make the podcast shortlist, so I don't think it's that shocking.
Stop it.
But the nominees are kind of what we clocked, actually. Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, your favorite. Caller Daddy.
Okay.
Good
Caller
Hang
Daddy,
with
yes.
Amy Poehler.
Yeah, that probably will win. That should win.
Smart List with Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett.
No one even knows what that is. Never seen clips once of that.
The Mel Robbins podcast.
That's the girl.
And Up First.
Up First. What is that?
I was hoping you would know.
Oh, you don't know? Up First. I never heard of Up First. Nope.
Aisha Rasco, Layla Fedel, A. Martinez, and Steve Inskeep.
Okay.
Too many people.
Agreed of that. If you can't have more than 2 people on a podcast. Well, 3, I guess, in this case. But even then, it's like a chime in from you, which we love. But 4 is crazy.
So, yeah, we were...
No Jay Shetty.
No Jay
Wow.
Shetty. No Las Culturistas.
Wow. I do like Amy Poehler's podcast, though. So, and
Me
I
too.
like Caller Daddy, too.
I do love... Yeah, and to be fair, I've also only seen Amy Poehler and Caller Daddy. So.
Same, actually, yes.
Disclaimer for the other
I guess we've
nominees.
seen clips of Dax Shepard's, but
Oh, yeah, T.
it seems problematic
Yeah.
in every way. He's always saying problematic stuff. Why didn't Quentin come for him? That's the one I'm coming for. Dax Shepard, no. Golden Globes came out? Okay, well, I didn't know. Who else is nominated for anything? Ariana.
Yeah, Ariana did get Best Supporting. Cynthia
of
got
course.
snubbed for Critics' Choice, but she did get
A Golden Globe.
Yes.
Well-
But Wicked didn't get a nomination for Best Comedy or Musical. Is that crazy?
Who got the nominations? Like, that's the only movie I
Like,
know that came out this year. What do you
I
mean?
know.
Comedy or musical? What other ones came out this year?
But it was no musical was also in the category. To be fair,
Okay, that's odd.
it was Blue Moon, Begonia, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Novelle, Vague, and One Battle After Another. which-
Wait, have we know any of those? Have you heard any of those movies?
Mighty Supreme.
Marty
Never heard of it.
Supreme, that's the Timothy Chalamet movie. Also,
talk
if
about
anyone in
Begonia?
LA has this Marty Supreme jacket, that's what Darian wants for Christmas. But
Marty
people,
Supreme?
yeah, he's a ping pong champion. I don't know, but Darian wants this jacket, and the LA pop up shop is today. But people have been camping out for 14 hours because Timothy Chalamet leaked the address early. It was a whole debacle. so
Oh,
if anyone
no.
in LA
So
has
you
an
couldn't
extra
go-
Oh, it's
Marty
all on
Supreme,
purpose with him.
You can't go. That's Ben Verde. He can always get something if
that
he's
line
on
is
it.
crazy though.
Oh, you have to stay online for 14
Yeah,
hours.
it's nuts.
Oof.
But One Battle After Another, I mean, I haven't seen it, but from what I've seen about it, it doesn't give me comedy. Like, I don't know. How
I'm
that's
literally not
considered.
kidding. Haven't heard any of these movies. Like, not even clips. Like Dax Shepard. Okay, I've seen clips. Okay, whatever. But like, what? Like, these are all comedies?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, considered comedies. I don't know. Like,
That's crazy.
Marty Supreme isn't out yet officially, but I will see that
And
one.
it's nominated.
What about the one we saw, that Naked Gun? Where's that nomination? I love that one. That one was so good. That was clever. That writing was good. Did you watch it?
No.
It's so funny. She's like, oh, UCLA. He's like, I see LA every day. That was so
You do love
good.
that
Whoever wrote it should like get a nomination. Damn, they're haters. I think all those suck, and I think Wicked should have been nominated. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wicked is like the biggest movie. Like, how are you? What?
It is crazy that it got
That's
snubbed out
weird.
of musical. Like, put it in there. Come on.
Literally, what are you doing?
It's so weird. I don't
So
know.
musical and comedy share a category?
At the Golden Globes only, yeah.
It's funny.
At the Oscars, like the rest of them, it'll just be like best like film, and then they're all like fighting for it. But the Golden Globe separates them by genre.
I don't know how I feel about any of this.
I know it is all over the place. Like the Critics' Choice is so different from the Golden Globes. Like I don't know. This award season is like a toss up. So we'll see.
There's too many awards.
Yeah, tell me about it. I
Yeah.
can't believe I have to go into award season all over again.
Oh my God, are you gonna go? We should prepare the audience.
Things are getting bad again.
Yeah.
Should I myself on Instagram Live or TikTok Live?
That was pretty good.
Thanks.
You ate on
I've
that
been
one.
practicing that.
At least you
you-
didn't have to do the Streamers Award.
Oh my God.
Oh, I saw your coverage of this. Thank you so much to Aura Frames for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. The holidays are near. What is the perfect gift to give? Well, the gift of your face or the faces of your loved ones. I love taking photos and I love sharing the photos with people I love. Text messages are great, but wouldn't you like to see those photos framed? Hey, one up it. Wouldn't you like to see those photos changing all the time? Well, with Aura frames, you can. They're these amazing digital frames that I love. Personally, when I'm traveling on tour this TRISHMAS, I love to have pictures of my loved ones, and sometimes traveling with just a bunch of frames is not really practical. Well, with Aura frames, I can get the digital ones, and we can upload photos straight from our phones to the frames. So my husband can upload them, I can upload them. We gifted them to my dad for Christmas as well, and so we can upload photos there, and it's really great because you can just constantly keep them updated. You know, we've had 3 babies in 3 years, so our framed photos don't get updated as often as I would like, but with digital Aura frames, they can get updated daily, minute. It's amazing. With these digital frames, there's so many technologically advanced things that you can do to show how much you love it and interact with the photos. You can react with cute emojis to show you love a photo, send congratulations, and more. What's cool about Aura too is it detects the face and other key details in a photo to make sure nothing gets left out. And it's bright. Aura displays photos in true color and automatically adjusts for the light level of the room. At night, when you turn off the lights, your frame also turns off to save energy. Talk about a smart frame. Aura frames also has an interactive touch bar, change photos, view details, like photos, and more with a simple tap or swipe on the edge of the frame and keep your display smudge-free. Who's the person you wish you could see more during this holiday season? Think about it, and then make sure that they can always see their face and that they can always see yours with the gift of Aura frames. Unlimited free photos and video. Just download the Aura app and it connects to Wi-Fi. You can also preload photos before it ships, and you can keep adding photos anywhere, anytime. You can personalize your Aura frame. You can add a message before it arrives and share photos and videos effortlessly straight from your phone all year long. Gift box is included, and every frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. You can't wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code TRISH at checkout. That's TRISH at checkout. Go to auraframes.com. That's AURA frames.com. Promo code TRISH. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast, so order yours now and get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning our name. Terms and conditions apply. Thank you so much to Aura Frames for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish.
Where?
On your live.
Where the hell was that?
That yesterday. You did a whole talk about it.
How did you see that?
Well, I see it.
That's what we watch at home on Sunday night.
I don't watch
I'm
anything
dead.
but yours.
That is so funny.
I was peeping it because I was like, this must be a hot topic if Oscar shot. It was. I will say, TikTok. My TikTok was all JACLYN Hill, Michaela.
Yes.
My Twitter was all streamers.
Mine too.
And
Our
I was
algorithms are very similar.
That is very odd.
Yeah.
Because I'm not on this in real life streaming thing, okay? But every clip was that, and I was like, what is happening? First of all, the positive is everyone looked good. All these female streamers, they look great.
Yeah, everyone looks great.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm so used to like everyone just being on Ozempic, and we love. And not to say see, this is how you trigger everyone, right? Some people want, if I say they don't look like they're on Ozempic, then it's like, oh my God, I'm getting on it, you know? I just loved that. It was just like, wow, these are some really, they're just, I don't even know how to say it. You know what I mean? Curvy.
Natural.
Right. Just living life bodies. Right. Definitely not chubby, but fine if you are. I don't know. It just was nice to see. I was like, well, okay, streamers just having the body oddies. They were looking good. Is what I'm trying to say, but damn, trying not to like trigger anyone. Everyone, Ms. McCarthy, oh my gosh, she was like, body yaddy tea. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Everyone is just getting, everyone getting skinny. But it was nice to see some, because I'm a content creator, so I see content creators not all be a size 0.
Yeah, it's a lot
hard
of
to compete with that.
Variety.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody looked great.
Yeah.
Any other good parts of it? You loved it?
Did I love it?
Well, those are your people.
Those I hashtag I don't go here.
Yeah, you
So,
do. You
I
love
don't.
Valkyrie, QT Cinderella, Vanilla Mace, Fan, Hassan, The Austin Show.
I actually don't know Fan.
Okay, it seems like someone you would stand.
Katie, I like Katie B.
So, yeah.
Jen McAllister was there, of course. But
these are your
all
people.
the guys I don't like.
Hassan.
When they go, him and Austin Show are the only ones.
You know,
Prezzo. I know Prezzo. Obviously, like, I Show Speed and Kai Cenat. But other than that, like, I don't know any of the phase guys.
That's been wrong for a long time. Are the original phases phased out?
Yeah,
like
phased
Phase
out.
Banks?
Oh, they are? Like, oh.
Are they? Yeah?
I think they're doing other things now.
Who
you
becomes,
never-
like, is it like Game of Thrones where, like, you have to pass on, or like royalty?
Yeah.
Like, you have to pass on.
To the next.
Yeah.
I wonder who the big phase is right now.
I know. And how does that, like, work? Is it democracy? Like, do they elect, or does the king just, like, choose the next era of, like, phase?
Who's the king?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Probably someone chooses their successor. Right? I don't know. Like,
I would imagine.
FaZe Banks. Like, okay, now FaZe. I don't even know the other FaZe. I literally just know FaZe Banks. But that's like because I'm old. So long ago, I can't even remember. Who put this on? Is it YouTube? Like Twitch?
No, it's all
Twitch.
Katie Cinderella. It's all her.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's literally just her.
She put all her money to do this award show.
She puts like it's like a million. It was $1 million production, and she does it herself. Like literally,
she puts
it's
$1 million in? No,
yes,
no.
Hand on the Bible. Hand on the Bible. And like she gets sponsored, like AT&T sponsored it this year. But
okay.
So it helps offset the cost for sure. But she puts like so much of her own money just because she likes to do it. But it's like it's not.
Think about if you were like her passion to this is like your passion to music videos. In 1 year, take those music videos, you could do a streamer award show.
The Trishies.
Okay, I like this. You're right.
That was a good way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Okay, and then how do all these people come? They're just like.
She opens up the nominations. Like it's all fans like make the nominations, and then from the nomination list, then fans vote on who wins, and then she sent out the invites, and then she deals with like she gets the trophies made, she books the space, she gets security, she gets like the prize. It's really impressive.
I think you're doing
how
too
she
much.
does it.
That's a lot.
I know. I'm worried
That's
for
a
her, girl,
lot.
because this is a little crazy.
Oh my!
But
well,
she's done it
kudos
for a
to her
while.
for getting all those people. Because if I did an award show, nobody would show up. We'd have
Honestly,
nobody.
true. The fact that she's able to get like every big streamer in there is crazy.
Well, it must be over how many years they've been doing this.
Like 4 or 5, right?
She must have kind of established herself in that space,
That's that long.
because a lot of people try, and somebody succeeds, and everyone agree. Okay, this is the award. We all.
I've been doing this 20 years, and I have nothing. Nobody will come on this podcast except for Ted Nifferson, who would ask her to DMs every day. Like, that's crazy. Oh my! And there's like red carpets and Getty images
and like hosts, and it's a whole thing.
She dyed her hair brown.
I don't know if she dyed it or if it was a wig or what was the tea, but it looked good. I like her in brown hair.
Okay.
That being said, the show was kind of every clip I've seen is diabolical. Yeah,
Maybe on
and this is-
purpose. Maybe she wanted to go viral.
I don't know. And like, this is really no shade to her because some of it's like out of her control. A lot of it, I think, is the culture of like Twitch streamers. No offense to all of them, but it's very much like clip farming and like a lot of rage baiting and stuff like that. So when you get all those people together, it's a little just diabolical in general, you know?
You are what you cultivate. You are what you speak.
Yeah, and then it was whoever wrote. I don't know who wrote the script. I don't know. I can't imagine the host wrote their own jokes, but the roasting was like so uncomfortable. It was probably the most uncomfortable thing I've ever watched. I was kind of like obsessed with how awkward it was. Like
it was crazy.
It was nuts. I literally have a montage. Jimmy that can just insert it because I can't even describe to you what is. I saw a TikTok. It was like most awkward moments, and it was just like the most awkward jokes.
What's your favorite awkward moment?
I think my favorite awkward, not even like favorite, but like the cringiest to me was like going up to KATSEYE and being like, "Oh, I saw your documentary with 50 Cent."
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Saying that he looks like P. Diddy. And I know that he's made like yes.
That was the worst one.
That one was the worst one
get
to
it
me.
at all. That's crazy. But he's like young. Like he doesn't look like P. Diddy. What is that?
And just for and no offense to fan either, because but roasting is just not for everybody. It's just not for everybody, as you know. Like
I'm a good roaster. Am I not? Who would I? I'm good. Let me roast you right now.
You always say you're a bad roaster.
Oscar, that hat.
He watches the show, so the designer of this hat.
Oh, I was okay. We love it.
See,
welcome to Dairy.
Burn.
Moses, that pink. Who picked that out for you? Your wife?
Yes.
That's not masculine. Burn.
Work.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, maybe next year.
But people did say that if it was like a comedian coming to do a roast, people would have received it a bit better.
Yes.
And probably they would also have better sensitivity to what to say and not to say. But in her case, it's not what she does. And
well, it's also right.
It
You have to
bad.
really fully commit. I think like you have to fully commit, and they have to be funny. Because if your roasts are not funny, then
and there's also no setup. Like when you're roasting, you kind of have to set them up to like you almost like fluff them up a little bit, and then you like you throw the dart at them. You know what I mean? Like you put air in the balloon, then you pop it. Like you don't just go like, "You look ugly." Like, and she went up to like Vanilla Mace and KDB and was like, she was like, "You guys are so beautiful. I heard that Cutie is the one that's rigging the awards, and that's why you're not going to win tonight because of all that drama. But you look great." And then she walked away, and they were just like, "What?"
She's saying what comes to her head.
I'm like, "Girl." She went up to Asana's like, "So, you have that vibration, vibration remote in your pocket? Or are you just happy to be here?" And like everything was so awkward. Yes, it was like the most, and no one's laughing.
I kind of love, actually. I'm
like,
kind of good.
It's very Trish coded in the sense that
Just being
just like bomb.
diabolical.
Yes, it is very Trish coded in the fact no one's laughing. Everyone's just sitting there like, okay. It was so bad. And then there was like a moment where like a Wendy Ortiz fan was like, it was towards the end of the show and like Cutie's doing like her closing monologue and then someone screamed like, "Wendy's gonna win next year," and then she just kind of crashed out. She's like, "Why are you in trouble?" And I feel like it was just the culmination of like everything going wrong that she's just like this.
I
Like,
did see that one. That was giving Trisha nachos for sure. She's like, "Huh?" I thought
What?
she was doing
Yes,
me
me
for real.
too.
I really thought that was.
like, huh? What?
What? I'm sure Wendy would love that. Anyways, that was crazy. I really
She
thought it
did
was like
say
a
okay
bit.
after that. You're like, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways.
It was nuts. Oh my god! And then Fan went up to like the phase table and she's like, "Oh, here's the homophobic table," or it's like the misogynist table. I forget. I was like,
Me going up to David Dobrik. Oh my god, that's so funny
it was
though.
really diabolical, the whole production. And then I felt so oh my god, because then Cutie would also be making jokes, and then it would cut to like the audience cam to get their reaction, and the camera would get the wrong person. And they'd be like, "Oh, that's not them," or it would just be like an empty seat, a seat with no one there, and I'm just like, "Oh, this is so bad."
Where was it? Do you know where they had it?
I think it was a venue in downtown LA, one of those like theaters.
You know, I can't.
But
I can't hate
that's
because
what
I've
it's
never.
like.
Huh?
Like at the beginning, you know, I'm sure the Oscars at the fourth year was a mess, you know?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Like, I'm
Like
sure
things develop. Because the
No.
people sitting in that room, each one of them is worth like $100 million plus.
Yes.
This is a big industry. It's only going to grow and get more polished and better. And I've seen so many TikToks about it, but even Cutie Cinderella, like she replied to people criticized. She's like, yeah, 100%
Yeah.
correct. Like, she's like, you're right, like 100%. Need to get better writers, need to get it organized.
Yeah, it's
need to-
hard.
like, so she acknowledges that it was a mess. And that's how you grow. But anyway.
Love
I mean,
that
it's-
positivity.
Yeah.
That was good. That's
no,
a
I mean,
good
it's not
spin
that.
on
For
it.
me, it's more about like the streaming awards is something that's going to be big 10 years from now. It's going to be huge. Like those people are raking in hundreds of millions. They're going to be worth $1 billion in 10 years.
That's crazy. Why are they there? If I was worth $100 million, I would definitely not be there. That's crazy. Like if I was worth $100 million, I'd be like, that's what's so crazy to me is like why they're there.
Yeah, somebody like Case and Nat to sit there and be insulted like that. That's just
so weird.
like you shoot yourself in the foot. Like the fact that you got him in the room and then you treat him like that. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's kind of tea. I'm not going anywhere if I'm worth $100 million. I'm staying. Not even the Oscars. Staying home. You should do your Oscars. Your own Oscars.
Yeah, good idea.
Oscars.
A budget of $50 in a dream.
Oh my
yeah.
God, put it here.
I'm sure I could get Ted Nivison to show up, and then probably a couple other people. I
Like when
think
you wanted to show up instead of you and him hosting. Was he there?
he was.
Oh, we need the tea. We need the tea on this. Okay, I'm so excited for it.
Oh my god.
Done and done. Did he get an award? No. Did Vanilla Mace get anything?
No, she was. I mean, she.
Oh, she was.
People,
snubbed.
her fans were upset that she didn't win, but she was like, "It is okay." Like I was just like excited to be nominated in big categories.
I mean, that is crazy. She's the only like streamer I know. I mean, obviously, QT Center. We love her. She made the cake for Elvis. She seems very sweet. I love
No,
QT.
me too.
She's beautiful. I don't know their beef. I didn't know. I guess there is beef. I don't know their beef. She did some.
I think the beef has been said. I mean, they were there at Cutie's event, so I think it was.
It was
settled.
something. You remember the hot topics you gave us? I was like, this seems
was-
controversial. Oh, that stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, what did she say again? It was like.
Oof, bad.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Being friends with people who you don't agree with, something like that. Yeah. that was a fiasco for sure. And then this another fiasco. Damn, but you know,
She also said she hates being a streamer or something, right?
Cutie.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw. Yeah.
She's like, I wish this wasn't my job, and someone's like, quit. Kind of ate though.
Poor thing. She's really going through it. I feel
Yeah.
for her. It is tough. You can tell she's so passionate though. Like,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would love her forever for doing a free cake for Elvis. I think you can do no wrong in my eyes. But
I know she's so sweet, but girl, I don't know. It's just the streaming ecosystem is just tough. I'm afraid of it. I would never go to
Terrified
streaming
of
awards
it.
because they're so scary. Like, I would just be
No.
afraid of saying the wrong thing, being around the wrong people. Like, I don't know.
yeah, they seem pretty brutal. Like everyone like loved Vanilla Maze and hates her now. They love her again. I was like, oh my.
I know.
Wendy Ortiz is the one though.
She really is running that ship. Like,
She's
I had no
running it.
idea. Like, people don't play about Wendy Ortiz work. I think that's
know.
fierce. I think that's amazing.
I want her on the podcast. She always like, oh my gosh, Trisha mentioned me, and then I'm like, girl, you want to come on the podcast? And I'm here for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's just she's just a cute girl that just like talks on stream.
Yeah.
I wish I could make $100 million doing that. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Just being, we love it. Cuteness can go a long way. Damn, if I was a cute girl, I would have been unstoppable.
Tell me about it.
Maybe in another life. Who are we coming back as? I'm coming back as Oli Andrea. That's what I'm coming back as.
Oh, that's a good choice. Who would I come back as? Maybe one of the gays from like Heated Rivalry, or I guess maybe they're straight. I don't know. One of them is bisexual.
How do we know?
One of the actors said he's bisexual. I forget which one, but
I like that.
yeah.
We need more
So maybe
people
one of
coming out
those.
of bi.
Yeah.
Bi erasure is a real thing. You know what else is a real thing?
What?
Overconsumption.
Oh.
Can we talk about it? This has been my, all weekend has been my platform. Actually, I came home last day. I'm like, Moses, tell me everything you know about overconsumption and why it's bad. Because I was researching, I was Googling, I was like, okay, I need to get to the bottom of this. Okay, because this is like very... Obviously, I am no stranger to being overconsumed. Okay, we have... I have 100 bling cups. Okay, I have a fake Birkin right here that's blinged. I have a bling duck. All right, look. I know, right? I'm not one to like lay the gavel down, but I'm going to for a minute because I think it's important. As I have just learned in the past 48 hours, I need to educate. Because, I never got it either. I was like, why is everyone coming for Michaela for having 50 black quilted Chanel bags in her closet? Or why is everyone coming for JACLYN because she has 50 Stanley cups? And now I know why, okay? First of all, our landfills. The toxicity going into our soils. The air we breathe. I was just thinking like, oh, climate change. What's that matter? Well, if we stop breathing, if we cease to exist, our oceans bring us life. I was Googling this. I'm like, what's with the oceans? Who cares? It's the ocean. It's not us. It's not living. It's not affecting us. It's affecting everything. Also, they're taking up materials, water sources, making stuff we don't need. You know what I mean? How about go to Poshmark? How about just like go to Goodwill? Do you know what I mean? How about just wear the same freaking clothes?
Yep.
How about wear a bag over a potato sack? That's what I'm about to get. I think we need to just stop buying. I also think we just also need to stop showing wealth. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think this is a very important thing because, look, I'm an influencer, right? Okay, I make some pretty good money, but like, the flaunting of it now feels a little ick. Can I tell you, even spending money now on things that are just on me and not for like the greater good of like our society and humanity, like I'm like, okay, I get it, they don't have kids. And not everyone needs kids to like understand this, but damn, I would like my kids to like survive till they're like 80, 90, but I really fear we all might collapse. I think so. The way our world is going, do you know what I mean? Like, what? We might run out of water. Clean water. That's what we used to be able to drink tap water. And now we can't even do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Our kids are going to feel it. And bottom line is this, right? Everything's going up because of that, right? All these inflation prices. Why? Because, yes, everything's becoming more limited. People are not being able to afford food. And it's so real. And I'm being so serious about this. Okay. I literally cried, like, in San Francisco. Oh, my God, everyone at my meet and greet. They all had these stories. And, look, I always encourage a trauma dump. I do. I know a lot of people don't like it. I encourage it because I feel it's nice that people feel safe with me to talk about this. But, like, people who, like, can't afford to, like, feed, like, and not people that are just on SNAP benefits, just, like, people that are just working and stuff like that, like, can't afford, like, formula. And, like, they would, like, come to my shows and stuff like that. It's, like, I don't know. It's really sad because I met a lot of people outside the show that didn't even come in the show. And I was just like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, even buying something for like myself these days, I'm just like, I don't know if that's like the right move. But showing it, I don't know. Spend your money how you want is what a lot of people say, like to defend. You know, they make money, spend it how you want. Maybe not like flaunt it in people's faces because there's some real, I mean, just people working hard. But there's people who like are working like 3 jobs and still can't like keep it afloat. I don't know. It just made me sad. The whole thing made me sad. So I was like, I saw people, I get it. I also don't want to be that person that's like, oh my God, don't show purses because like as Moses, he's like, well, you know, I don't know if we should talk about it. And I was like, I think I'm the perfect person to talk about it because I am that first person to be buying way too much. But I think I need to start not doing that and just stop buying things. Right? I think that's the way to go. I don't know. It kind of made me sad. I went down a rabbit hole. I got really sad just knowing that like, yeah, we're actually like destroying our planet. As someone who didn't know what climate change was 6 years ago, I think it's real.
Yeah.
And I think we're all doomed.
Okay, well, I don't know if
Yeah, I think so. We're worried about Netflix and Warner Brothers. We should be worried about us, humans. Will we make it? I don't know, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I don't know. You're drinking tap water over there. I'm like trying to get you to stop. I was like, well, let's stop drinking. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Yeah, and it's also not that, you know, because you said like, forget about ChatGPT or AI. It's not like one or the other. It's both because it's like, because they use the same. They use a lot of energy and water. So it's the same thing, like the waste of energy and the waste of water. So
I think it's just like
all in the same boat. So it's not like choosing one or the other, but addressing all of them.
Why are we so wasteful?
That's a good question.
I think we don't need to be. Thank you so much to Home Chef for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish with the holidays here. It is time to get cooking, and Home Chef makes it simple. I love to cook, but sometimes you're like, what ingredients do I use? What do I need? You're looking up different recipes, and then you forget where those recipes are. Home Chef has you covered. They have simple ingredient plans. They have meal plans for the whole family, for yourself, individual dietary needs. They have you covered, and it's really affordable, okay? Sometimes you think, well, going out to eat is more expensive than getting groceries. Well, this day and age, sometimes the groceries can be expensive too. So take out the guesswork of dinner, get Home Chef. That is the greatest gift you can give yourself or anyone this holiday season. Home Chef does make an amazing gift, let me tell you. And now that the days are short and crisp, I find myself craving comforting home-cooked meals. Home Chef makes it easy with their oven-ready options and hearty recipes that hit the spot without me stressing over what's for dinner. This is true. I came back from TRISHMAS yesterday, and there was a hot meal there, and I was like, how did you do this? With 3 kids under 3. And he's like, Home Chef, they have them easy, convenient. It was easy to just pop in the oven. It was great. I wouldn't have known. It seemed like you were in the kitchen for hours. It's absolutely wonderful, and it's nice and cozy to have a home-cooked meal that's easy to do, okay? The ease for everyone. Home Chef is rated #1 by users of other meal kits for quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe ease. Home Chef makes cooking simple, fresh food delivered, easy recipes to follow, and meals that actually taste great. And now with Gordon Ramsay's exclusive recipes on the Home Chef menu, you can enjoy 5-star meals without the stress. Whatever kind of day it is, classic recipes with fresh ingredients, 30-minute meals, oven-ready trays, or quick microwave options, Home Chef has you covered. There's even a dedicated family menu for hassle-free, delicious dinners, and it's not one size fits all. Home Chef has over 30 meal options each week with choices for different diets and tastes. Plus, it's affordable. Home Chef customers save an average of $86 per month on groceries. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering my listeners 50% off. That's 50. That's half off and free shipping for your first box plus free dessert for life. Go to homechef.com/Trish. That's homechef.com/TRISH for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. Homechef.com/Trish. Must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert. Thank you so much to Home Chef for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish.
Because basically, when you think about the billionaires, like, you know, how did Bezos get all of his billions of dollars is from people just buying into, because consuming, right? Where it's like eating, we're consuming basically the bull they sell us.
Yeah.
Because they just sell us something, you know, and it's shiny and interesting or for fashionable. But at the end of the day, they're just draining us from our energy, and it goes to a few individuals or a few companies. And what are they doing with that money? Are they making it a better place or not?
No, I think that's the problem. And I'm not like, I think you can consume. You can't go around naked, although I think we should sometimes. That's a whole other thing. Who started that we can't show nips in public? Like, that's crazy. But that's a lot of thing. I think you can consume.
Yeah,
I
responsibly.
think it's consuming responsibly. I did see a TikToker. He kind of ate. He's like, I think you only need one Stanley Cup. And I was like, honestly, he ate. He was talking to JACLYN Hill, but I felt it too. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I probably don't need 1,000.
I only have one.
Yeah.
And it's the only one I'll ever have.
Yeah. Well, this is my only one I'm keeping. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start giving mine away so that way people don't have to buy new ones. I'm going to start giving my stuff away. I think that's the way to go. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's tough because I do love consuming things, but honestly, I'm not going to lie, even seeing Michaela's all those black Chanels, I paused. I had to show Moses. 30 quilted black Chanels.
Is that new or was that in the other hall?
Yes, it was a closet
new?
tour.
Oh,
She was showing someone organizing a closet. That was, girl. They all
She wasn't
look
showing
exactly
the
the
bag.
same.
She was showing the closet being organized, and as you pan, suddenly you realize there's a wall of Chanel bags.
Oh no.
30
And they're
black
all-
quilted exactly like
they all
all
look the same. Like I
calfskin.
wouldn't be telling one from the other. They all look the same.
Oh,
to me.
no.
I mean, it made me feel bad, and you know what I mean. I was all like,
there's guys that, accumulate cars, and they have hangars of them, and each car is $1 million, and
it's
so
too
like,
much.
There's like everyone.
Can I say? I think okay. If she wants to buy 50 Chanel bags, of course her prerogative. Maybe just not the time and place right now. Just the world is very sad right now, and I guess that's what I've learned getting out of my house. Maybe I need to. Maybe more people need to get out of the house because I like left my house, San Francisco specifically this weekend. It was just like really. It's really awful there right now, and it's like it's sad because it's such a beautiful like city, but the times are like tough for everyone, not just people that are unhoused on the street, like people who come to the show, people who can't get to the show that I just meet at the airport and stuff like that. Like there's just like it's just rough. It's like rough out there, and I don't know. It just I understand like working hard and like spending your money. I think it's maybe just like. I don't know. I'd rather see just people just like donating, even if it's for show. You know what I mean? Be like, here's $20,000. Like it just feels better.
Mm-hmm.
Try and do what I can, but my gosh, it's a tough one. I know coming from me, it does sound weird. I know. I don't know if you talk about it. I was like, I get it, but it's also just sad and it weighed on my heart a lot. And Jacqueline was funny because she's like, I have 1 million followers, but only 30,000 people watching my videos. Like, girl, same. Sometimes people are just over you. Sometimes people are just over me on TikTok. Like I'm definitely getting like 40,000 views right now on TikTok, and I'm like, maybe people are just over me right now.
Yeah.
Maybe she's like I didn't have to deal with the algorithm as an OG. I'm an OG.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, the JACLYN one was interesting because
I
feel
like
there
her.
I do too.
I want her on the show. I like her. Yes.
I think it was just like layered because it was like the algorithm thing. I think she just had done like, the makeup haul or whatever, or the unhauling, clearing out all her makeup. Like that was her video right before.
Oh, right.
So it was already kind of like unrelatable and then going right into that. And she has been doing a lot of like more of like the luxury, the caviar and the chicken nugget.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, like she was doing a lot of that kind of content. And then, when she's asking like, why aren't I getting views or whatever, it's like, well, we just like don't relate to your content anymore. There was that. I was a little like, girl, whatever, when she was like, if I like want to take like a week off because I'm burnt out, then I get punished for it. And it's like, well, that's everyone with a job. Like I can't just be like, I don't feel like going to work today, so I'm just not going to show up for a week and a half. It doesn't matter if I'm burnt out. Like my has to go to the office. You know what I mean? That's just how the world works. Like I think we still got to work even if we don't feel like it. That is where like because I do have empathy towards content creators in general, because I do think there are hard aspects to it. But again, like there's so much privilege of like owning your own time, having your own schedule, be like, I'm going to go on vacation this month, and then you can just go.
And that's your work, is going on vacation.
Yeah,
I get content.
true. Exactly. So it's like, when people like make it seem like, oh, God, I can't just take like a week off. And I'm like, girl, welcome to reality. We can't.
Yeah.
So I do get a little like,
I know.
But I think what you said is kind of the tea of like, if you get out of your bubble, because also like these people's, all their like social group is other influencers. So like you can kind of commiserate with them, and you can kind of get like a warped sense of reality, like, oh, this is how the world is. But then if you, when you go out of your bubble and you talk to people who have like regular jobs, who like are affected by the cost of living, like wages are not getting higher, but the cost of living is getting higher. So like people are getting almost like bought out of the areas that they live in because they can't afford it anymore because the cost of living is going up. So yeah, like getting out of your bubble and like learning about this stuff, like real world problems, it really
Yeah.
does make a big difference.
I know. It's like, it's insane because you hear about it, but I think it's like until you like see it. And I'm just talking like I was at the theater and just like outside of the theater, just like stuff you see and you're just like, damn, like, I don't know. It can be a lot. And it's coming from someone who's also in this, I've been in the same boat, you know, as them. So it's not like I'm trying to like judge, but I think it's a good learning lesson. Or she even asked, she goes, what is wrong with the content? Well, you know,
and
and
she
I get
acknowledged
it.
it too. She she did the follow up, and she's
Oh,
like,
shit.
"I hear you guys.
Oh.
Like, yeah, this makes sense. Like,
Love
so it clocked to her, so that's good too.
We love when it clocks.
Yeah, yes.
Oh my gosh. Michaela, I do love your closets. I do think they're great, but also for safety reasons. Don't need to show all that.
I get a little worried for her.
All the jewelry, just Chanel. I'm just like, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and people like it. Like, I read the comments and a lot of her comments like, let her live her life, and I get that too. But it's a lot. Moses, you need to stop spending so much money.
I know. I mean, I wear clothes until they fall apart, literally.
You love a Ross, because Ross is where they go when they don't sell at the main store.
When clothes go to die, yeah.
But you love it. He truly loves a Ross. I just
'Cause
can't
I don't
find things
buy-
my size.
Well, it's chaos. So it's not a good place for you to go. Like I can sort through the chaos, but for you, it needs to be more like
I know.
presented in a way that you can see what it is.
Anything.
But I don't care about if something is in fashion right now. I just get something that
I always wear the same white
is
t-shirt.
comfortable and
black
I like.
t-shirt. I had another hot topic and I forgot what it was. No, it don't matter. Anyways. Not trying to
Well, the
bring
other
down
one
the
was
mood.
with
I'm
the-
just saying, huh?
The other one was with the rhinos, but that will come
Rhinos are coming.
later.
The rhinos are coming.
I had
Protect the rhinos.
no easy transition to it, but I have a fascinating Jake Shane hot topic.
Okay.
Have you seen the
No.
allegations, the rumors that
No.
he's in a relationship with role model Emma Chamberlain's ex-boyfriend?
Ah, okay. Where was this? I haven't seen this.
There was a TikTok that, again, this was, it was all kind of very unserious to me. This one girl in New York made a TikTok. I'll Jimmy just insert it here for context. But this one girl just made the TikTok and she just claimed that she saw Jake Shane out on the street and he started making, and she was going to go up to him and he started making out with another guy. And then when she was passing him, she saw that it was role model Tucker. And there was another tweet that was like, oh, now that people are talking about this, I can finally say that the exact tweet is, I didn't want to say this before because I wanted to respect their privacy, but since people are already talking about it, I saw Tucker and Jake leaving mud on the les. On the les? I don't know what it is, but holding hands the other day. So they left somewhere holding hands.
And just one person to claim this?
No,
or?
this is a different person. A different person on Twitter said this. And I was like, is this a joke? And I went to the comments of the TikTok and I think she was being a little unserious, but she kept saying, this is real. This is not satire. So this is all alleged. But then on the tweet, everyone was saying, oh, wow, Tucker and Jake are going to love this. So either way, I think if it's real, amazing. If it's not real, I think they're getting a kick out of it. But my message to Jake Shane is be careful about having a fake little flirt mans with a straight guy because it will break your heart at some point.
Ooh, wait, why are you saying this? From experience?
Yes,
What's
because
yours?
I had a flirt mans with a straight guy when I worked at Target, and I was like in love with him, and he would also like key with me and be very touchy, but he was straight. He still is straight.
But he like led you on. We had a whole conversation
but I'm
about
saying
this.
like you have a sense of hope, like maybe.
But he gave you like a big sense of hope. Like his was like, oh, I would have thought the same thing. I would have been like, oh yeah, we're in love.
But still,
like,
when I see Jake, because I mean Jake's the Sally, you know, they're like they're holding hands, they're very touchy. He's on the podcast all the time. They're like best friends. Jake is joking about his like sexiest, the people's sexiest man spread, you know. So
was he ever friends with Emma, Jake?
I don't think so, actually.
So there's no like ick
girl
there.
code being broken.
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, that seems crazy, but well, I haven't heard about any of this, but that makes sense. They're both it boys at the moment.
I know. I worry for Jake if he's being, you know.
Oh, you think he's being taken advantage of?
Not taken
being used?
advantage of, but like maybe, and this is just me projecting. 'Cause I feel like a spiritual connection to Jake Shane for some reason.
You've always loved him.
I have, and
from the
like
beginning. He's great.
One pocket. I guess I don't think I'm a pocket gay anymore, but
A
one
pocket
former
gay?
pocket gay, one current pocket gay.
What's a pocket gay?
Like just a pint size fun gay. He's a current. I'm
that
a former pocket gay.
What, you grew
But,
or what?
Yeah.
You just got
Just
taller.
gained weight, but
Oh, you have to be like
I think you
small.
have to be teeny to fit in the little pocket. Not to comment anyone's body.
I like that. That's cute. A little pocket game.
I just wear, I get protective, so just
Well, you have to have your heart broken a few times.
true character development.
Yeah.
And Jake loves Taylor Swift, so I guess if you got his heart broken, you'd be able to relate to Taylor songs more. That's a plus side. It was fun getting my heart broken and then like listening to Taylor Swift and being like,
Yeah.
oh, I know what this feeling is
feel
like.
it.
Yeah.
Did you get married soon? I saw that.
I heard the rumor was next June or something.
Oh, I heard soon. Google alert came up. I was like, Taylor Swift is getting married soon.
Work. Don't actually, because I'm scared for me, the amount of work I'll have to do if that happens.
But you love it. Don't you love covering Taylor Swift? To me, it's like, oh, work is Domino's. All right, let me get some of that pizza. Like, I feel like it's the same.
To me, it's too close. Like, I want to be able to enjoy my sister's moment, and then it's like, well, I have to work.
so
I can't
funny.
celebrate,
Really?
girl, because I'm on the clock. Yeah.
I think if I like love something and get paid for it, I'm like, all right.
But I think it's different if you actually have to like make, like you gotta, just be like, eat it. I have to sit there and like.
Yeah, he wants to just enjoy it,
Nice.
consume it, and
All
not
right.
work.
Fair enough. Me being an out of touch influencer, I don't know. I was like, I just eat the pizza.
Yeah. What the?
I get it. No, I need to be aware and learn and grow. Well, I'm really excited for our guests coming.
When just one little thing, it's happening live. When you guys looked at the Domino's post, did you see the comments? Did you talk about it?
No.
Any comment in particular? Miss Remy Ashton.
You got her blessing.
Oh my gosh, our queen.
She did it in all caps. It's
What?
happening.
Wow.
And then,
Let me
and then,
see.
And then Domino's replied, "Not Remy commenting."
Domino's sassy. I love it. Who's running their IG? Oh, yeah, there we go. That is so funny. I'm buying cheese pizza because of Trisha stuff. Oh, wow. Everyone. Edible Arrangements is coming. Garnier USA is commenting. All these companies.
What?
Yeah, the prophecy has been fulfilled. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty iconic what's about to come. It's not just a mukbang. It's not just a paid partnership. It is a collaboration, and I'm so excited. I really felt in my element. You guys, more education coming for you. We're gonna get nominated for an educational podcast. I hope I explained what I meant to say about fossil fuel and climate change, okay? And
You
mineral.
didn't mention fossil fuel, but I think the sentiment.
I had it. I can talk
It's
about
all
it.
together. It's all
Yeah.
together.
Depletion of-
Overconsumption.
Yes.
Depletion of
Uses
minerals.
Depletion- yeah, minerals, everything. All the stuff that's been made in China has to come here, so it's on boats and it uses fossil fuel, and it's
Yeah.
polluting the environment.
Yeah.
And it's like there's so many elements to it. So
Yeah. So
shop locally, things that are made near you.
Absolutely.
Support people in your community.
Conscious consuming.
Oh, beautifully said. That's what I was looking for this whole time. That was great. That is what it is. Because we still need to buy stuff. I'm going to still buy stuff, but conscious consuming. That
Yes.
was beautiful. You guys, coming up next, we have our local vet.
People's sexiest vet as well.
People sexiest this year? Or does at one point?
I think at one point, but they still collab with him all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he just has a lot to say about animals and a rhino conservatorship.
Not conservatorship, conservation. Conservatorship is Britney Spears.
Well, someone has to.
Look out for their finances. Yeah.
No, they're
Rhino
sometimes they're
conservation.
unhinged, those rhinos.
I did my research on this. Okay, I know about it and what we need to do to stop it.
Yes. And
And-
we also have a surprise for you in this next hour as well. You have a surprise
What
for
is
me. I have a
that?
surprise for you. It's a surprise. I can't tell
In
you.
the next hour.
Yes. So it's a.
Oh, we got a lot
stay
to do.
tuned for this next.
God, all right. Well, stay tuned for this. We'll be right back. Thank you so much to Olipop for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish, and check out their new cans. Just in time for the holidays, your favorite flavors, but with a holiday twist. Tastes like the holidays. That's right. The lovable Yetis are back back on their classic holiday cans. We love Olipop. It's reimagining soda with high fiber and way less sugar. 2 to 5 grams of sugar per can. You cannot go wrong. It's giving you that nostalgic taste while supporting digestive health. All 3 festive flavors of Olipop are available now online and in almost 50,000 retailers nationwide. All festive flavors are less than 50 calories with just 2 to 5 grams of sugar and up to 9 grams of fiber for digestive health support. A new holiday tradition, no matter how you celebrate this time of year, Olipop's holiday soda makes the season brighter, refreshing, and more fun. I know for me personally, the holidays is time to just let loose. We've been drinking water all year round. We want something fun. We're ordering pizza. We're baking cookies. It's getting darker outside. We want to feel like a party in our house. Well, with Olipop's new flavor, you can party and still feel good about your choices. Almost every American has some sort of relationship with soda from their childhood. Some people grew up drinking all the time and then quit. Some people are still addicted to it and trying to quit. Olipop uses a functional ingredient blend to support digestive health. Olipop offers a delicious alternative to traditional soda, providing mainstream consumers with the flavor they want without the typical health trade-off. 90% of Americans consume more than the USDA's daily recommended added sugar intake, which is 30 grams. Sweetened beverages like soda are the leading source of added sugars in the American diet. Olipop is much lower in sugar than the conventional sodas, with only 2 to 5 grams of sugar from natural sources and no added sugar. Their vintage cola has just 2 grams of sugar compared to a regular Coca-Cola, which has 39 grams of sugar. Their orange squeeze has 5 grams of sugar compared to orange Fanta, which has 44 grams of sugar. So get a free can of Olipop today. Buy any 2 cans of Olipop in store and we'll pay you back for one. Works on any flavor, any retailer, including the Yeti limited edition cans. Go to drinkolipop.com/Trish. That's drinkolipop.com/TRISH. Olipop is sold online at drinkolipop.com and Amazon, and it's available in almost 50,000 retailers nationwide, including Costco, Walmart, Target, Publix, Whole Foods, Kroger, and HEB. We love you, Olipop. Thanks for giving us some flavor in our life. Thank you for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. Hey guys! Look who's with us. Joining us today, we were introducing you. I was going to say welcome back. Joining us today, we have a local celebrity, animal whisperer. You're like a real life Dr. Doolittle, but also one of people's sexiest. Dr. Evan Antin is here today.
Hi.
Yay!
Yeah, applause.
No, we've been so excited. Oscar, you found Dr. Evan originally.
Yeah, I think I saw, you know what? I was at the gym and you were on a show and I forget which network it was on.
Okay.
But you were doing like an educational animal segment on some show when I was at the gym and I was like,
Were you on a piece of cardio equipment? By
Yes.
chance? Okay, so I did the Serengeti Safari series,
That
and
sounds
this
about
was
right.
with Nordic Track equipment. So they were like putting
Yes.
inbuilt streaming onto their cardio equipment.
Wow.
So they had different experts around. They had like an Egyptian guy and some other experts, and I was the Serengeti Safari expert. So we were doing like, it was like a 10-episode thing in the Serengeti.
I think that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow. Yeah. And I was like, we should do an animal segment.
I
love it.
love this. Okay, yes, I'm like new to animal loving for sure. Like I love the idea of, you know, we're in the mountains, so
Yeah.
we've gotten used to bobcats, tarantulas, and snakes, and you know, you just have to be, even coyotes.
Sure.
I think they're kind of sweet. I think they get a bad rap, right? Like they kind of are, like they run
They're
away from.
extremely intelligent.
Yeah.
They can get very comfortable with people and very habituated to like communities and stuff.
Yeah.
They're smart. They're very relatable in a lot of ways, but you got to watch out for them if you have little dogs or small pets. They can, as a veterinarian, I've definitely seen, our fair share of, coyote attacks or
Yeah.
attempted predatory
Oh.
moments. Yeah.
Well, they seem sweet. Well, I know that
They're
part.
not a good pet. They're not going to be
Yes.
sweet to a person.
Yeah.
They're going to be,
Oh.
as an animal, they take care of their cubs. They're super social. Like there's a lot of relatable things, but not like as a pet kind of a thing.
Okay, good to know. Well, we've seen them and they kind of wander away, so I always think like, okay, maybe they're not as bad. But
I think they get comfortable around people. They're
Yeah.
just so habituated. They're like, you're not going to hurt me. I don't have to worry about you. And to a point where actually it can be a problem. And that's where they're like, I'm going to try to steal your dog right in front of you, kind of a thing.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not saying
that's-
I'm not
yeah.
saying expect that. I
Yeah.
don't want to like put this like, say that coyotes are just like awful. I don't mean like that, but they can be very comfortable. Just like
Yeah.
how raccoons can be. Raccoons will be in your in your backyard. If you live in Northern California, you might have a bear going in your dumpster. They get so comfortable. Same thing with these coyotes. They can habituate very quickly.
and they are wild animals. We are in their being, and that's how I
Totally.
think, you know?
No, yeah, they've been here for way longer than we have, right?
That's how I feel. And we are in the Conejo Valley, so I've also become accustomed to bunnies. They're my new favorite.
I know those little cottontail guys.
They're so cute. Not for pets here, like the wild ones. You would not suggest.
Yeah, I've never seen one as a pet, to be honest. They might habituate if they're like born in captivity and you like maybe, but I don't even want to encourage that because honestly, I wouldn't recommend that or encourage it. Also, it's probably not legal in a lot of states. In California, pretty much for the most part, as far as I know, any of the native wildlife isn't legal to have as a pet. So
like keeping it inside.
Yeah, and those guys, they're not going to have the same temperament.
Yeah.
You know, if you go to like a pet shop or something like that, or a rescue, which I always encourage, and there's great, you know, even small mammal rescues.
Bunnies?
Yeah, absolutely, big time. Yeah, there's reptile rescues. There's all kinds of rescues. Yeah.
That's the other. Okay, so that's the other thing. So we have the animals coming, which was a surprise to me. But you were so comfortable. You had a snake. What was the snake around you? We can show in a minute.
That was the one you saw was a carpet python.
So you're not scared. Like if you see a snake in the wild, are you like reaching out to touch it?
Oh, I'm like. Certain snake species have been what's motivated me to go to a place in the wild to go see them in the wild. Like I'm a huge reptile nerd. I love snakes. I love seeing them in the wild. I love working with them in captivity as a veterinarian or in the wild. It's not like it wasn't a fear overcoming thing. It was like I've always just like nerded out on reptiles and love them.
The snakes seem sweet. We have a lot in our area too, and they seem smart.
Mm-hmm. I mean they're smarter than I think they get credit for.
Yeah.
And I mean. I'm sure everybody's heard stories of like, oh, the snake attacked me, blah, blah, blah. That's just not the case. They definitely want to get away. I mean, if a snake seems aggressive or is aggressive, it's because you've cornered it or something like that. But if it has an out, it's going to take it. So yeah, they don't want anything to do with us. So I always tell people, if you're afraid of snakes and you see them on a hike or something or wherever, just give it space and it's not going to bother you.
Yeah, just go the other way. That's what we learned from all the animals. The bobcats, I just go away. I just be like, well, you can chill in that tree. They seem fine. They don't ever like jump out or attack. Okay, so when did the whole animal thing start for you?
As long as I can remember.
Like a little kid, you're talking to animals.
Loved animals as a little kid. I grew up in Kansas, and we had a creek in our backyard until I was like 7 or something. And for as young as I can remember, I was back there catching crawdads, and we had box turtles were native to that area, and snapping turtles, and garter snakes, and I loved it. Just always loved it.
What did your parents say? They encouraged you to play with the snakes?
Yeah, I was really lucky. Like, my parents definitely were encouraging of it. They didn't have a problem with it. They'd let me take stuff home for a day or something, like have a box turtle and try to feed it for a couple days and then put it back in the creek kind of a thing. So, yeah, there wasn't any issues there, luckily. That's a big thing, too.
You were, like, rescuing animals at a young age.
I wouldn't call it rescuing. It was just kind of actually capturing them, if anything, to be totally honest.
Feeding them, giving them a meal.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to give them, like, a good time, but no. Yeah, I mean... It was a lot of fun, I'll tell you that.
And how did you become so social media famous? Like you have so many followers for just a local, because we're in an area that's it's not LA. We're outside of LA. So I'm like, wait, you live out here? Like you work out here? How did that all start? How did you become so famous?
I like in early 2016. Do you remember Bored Panda? That it was like a Huffington Post. They had they'd online journalists or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, they did a piece on me. I had like 10,000 followers and I was so excited. It was like a gradual build to that. And I was like, awesome. Thank you. I don't know how or where they found me, but when they did, then all the other outlets did. And then things started just kind of climbing from there on the social media aspect. And then, I've done a lot of other, media, pertaining things since then.
Wow, that's so wild to me because that's what we were talking about. I was just like, how you've been able to like parlay that. But your main thing, you said you still work at a vet. Mm-hmm. And you still like take care of it. So someone can just walk in with like a sick dog and be like, "Can you help me?"
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so.
It is like, but you also travel so much and you do so much with like actual like wildlife as well. So how did like working in a veterinary clinic translate into like going to like Africa and working with like rhinos or different like huge wildlife as well?
That was always a part of it. So really? When I was even before vet school. Okay, I didn't know I wanted to be a vet until I was after my freshman year of college, and I changed majors and followed that path and never looked back. But around that time, I started doing volunteering locally at wildlife rescue in undergrad. And every year I would just try to make at least, make some time, like a couple weeks, just get out of the country, save enough money for a ticket and just go really cheap, like staying in, garbage hostels and eating canned food or whatever, but getting somewhere exotic, going to, Southeast Asia or going to, Central or South America or whatever. And anywhere I went, I would reach out to local wildlife rescues and just try to volunteer and help out. Wow. So that was, since before vet school. So during vet school, I took all the wildlife electives I could and all the exotic electives I could, and did also and volunteer, when I would travel between, years of vet school, and knew that I wanted that to be a big part of what I do as a veterinarian.
Wow.
And then when I started, I've been working at the same place since I graduated, And after I graduated, I did like a 3-month trip in Indonesia and Vietnam, and same kind of thing, like doing a lot of like wildlife kind of work and getting out in the field too for selfish reasons. I mean, even working with these animals is selfish reasons. Like I love doing it, I really do for myself. But it's a way I can like give back to the wildlife that I've appreciated all my life, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I just love that stuff. Always been doing it since before vet school, and
that is so cool. What's your favorite place you visited?
Yeah, that's tough, man. I've got a couple. Okay, so Indonesia is so amazing for wildlife. They have just these wild tropical birds. The reptiles are out of this world, like some of the craziest crocodilian species and snake species. They got Komodo dragons, you know, the biggest lizard species in the world.
And you're just observing this in the wild?
Yeah, actually, I talked the guys into letting me stay on the island. That's not a typical thing, but I was like, can I just stay with you guys? These like rangers that just kind of take care of the island. They put me in this like one of their old shacks or whatever, and we had rats crawling on us at night. It was so funny, but yeah, it was
That's
a total
crazy.
adventure.
What do you mean?
That place was so full of reptiles. I was there for like 4 days. I caught 2 Javan spitting cobras. I saw multiple green tree vipers. The dragons are everywhere, and we're talking like, you know, total length like up to 10 feet. I mean, they're here. They're like, you know, 150, 200 pounds.
Are they fast or no?
Yeah, if they want to be, they are. But these ones are very, just like the coyotes we were talking about.
Yeah.
Very habituated. They're very used to people. They're not skittish. You can walk right next to them, and they're like, whatever. They're just like, they see tourists and people here and there, so they don't mind it. And they're in the monitor family, monitor lizards, and they're really, really intelligent reptiles.
Wow. What do they eat? What do Komodo dragons eat?
Those guys are carnivores. Total carnivores. Yeah. So, yeah, there's actually a controversy as to whether or not they're venomous. Mm-hmm. Because if you get bit by one, you're kind of you're gonna die basically.
Oh my god! And you didn't care? You were not scared?
No, they're not. They're when they bite.
Oh my
There's a couple
gosh.
things going on. So when they bite, it's because they're being predators. It's not like a fear bite kind of a thing. They know they're so big, and this is a very unique island. Like there's no other. They are the apex predator. There's no bears there. There's no tigers there. There's nothing else there. So they're like the king of the hill. They don't stress about any of the animals there. And if anything, the other animals are going to be their food. Whether it's the little, they've got this little, I forget the name of this buffalo. They've got a deer species there. They've got even some big mammals, right? And these guys bite them, but the thing is, they're low to the ground, and then they bite these guys low on the legs a lot of times, and it's a nasty bite. You can't see how big their teeth are just opening their mouth, but if you pull the gums up a little bit, they're really quite big, and they're very sharp, and they can really create nasty, deep lacerations. And then these animals go in like little waterways and little creeks or whatever, and they get septic. So I don't think it's a venomous thing. Ooh. I think they get bit, and it's a deep, nasty bite, and then it gets highly infected. And then over the course of the next week or so, they go, bad things happen. And they die if they don't get consumed before then. Not to be, we're getting pretty dark, so sorry.
I guess realistic. I guess
that's nature. Nature's not pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the circle of life.
Yeah.
And has there ever been an animal experience where you were afraid, or are you pretty chill under?
I mean, I respect when I work with animals and it can be dangerous, right?
Yeah.
So I've been in, I've had moments where it's like, this is getting dangerous. When I was very young, I would put myself in that situation and was like, oh, that was really dumb, and things I wouldn't do today. And there's been other, times where it's been as a veterinarian, like, more relatively recent years, and it's just like, this elephant's getting a little annoyed. He's getting a little, angry, and like that can be dangerous real easily, even if they're not super acting out. It's a big, 15,000-pound elephant. I've had cases. I had a good one where a jaguar started waking up earlier than we wanted to on sedation, and I had to do an oral exam on this guy because of what was going on. I had to look in the mouth, and so I did that when it was starting to kind of wake up. That was scary. Primates can be terrifying. They're the most unpredictable, and they fight the dirtiest. In a way, like all these other animals, they've got these certain kind of kill shot methods, right? Like most of the big cats want to go for your neck or the back of your neck or something like that. Crocodiles, you see how they move; they're very predictable. A monkey, or particularly like apes, like chimps, for example. I mean, they'll just go up, they'll bite your face off, they'll start chewing your fingers off, they'll rip off your your genitals, like they're like
the genital of a human.
Yeah, it's happened many times. You talk to people that work with chimpanzees.
Wow.
They'll for sure know somebody, or they'll know stories at least of that happening to people.
You worked with, was it Dr. Jane Goodall?
Yeah.
I just saw that because you posted about her, and how did that happen? How did that? A friend of mine that's become a friend since then reached out that works very closely with her. And then you guys got to do stuff with chimps.
Yeah, well, yeah, we were in touch. We were doing. I was trying to help, promote Jane's stuff, especially if she came to this area. And then, they reached out. They're like, "Hey, we're doing a project. We're going to be in the Republic of the Congo, and we'd love to have you come out." And I was so lucky, and that was just so special, like super full circle, and got to work with. Have you guys ever heard of a mandrill?
Yes.
Yeah, they're like. Yeah,
What's an mandrill?
Is it Rafiki? There's a character in Lion King. You remember
Rafiki?
Is he the monkey that has the red and the blue face
and the pink butt?
Yes, that's a mandrill. So I got to work with big male mandrill. They're like a baboon, but way bigger and stronger and gnarlier. I mean, their canine teeth are like really, really like this long.
Where was he?
He's also native to Central Africa, the Republic of the Congo.
Oh, I see.
He's a wildlife guy. Yeah. So we were releasing him. We worked on a couple chimps there, and there was some birds there. I'm trying to think what else. Mostly primates. We were doing some releases and stuff.
Is there any place to ethically see these animals, like an elephant? Like, I know they have like safaris in Africa, or those hotels to feed giraffes. Are those places to go, or like not really?
That's unique. There's some yes and no there. Honestly, there are some places where you can actually have an encounter with an animal like that in a way that I don't think is a horrible thing. Listen, I'll say this though, for the most part, by far, when there's animal encounter stuff promoted, especially outside the U.S., like when you're traveling, if you're in Southeast Asia or even parts of Africa, it's most often not the best interest of the animals or even the species as a whole. Like, for example, like elephants in Southeast Asia. Have you guys ever heard of Fajan? Or like how they get these guys in the tourism industry? So this is a kind of a heavy example, but they use these elephants for two reasons. One is for illegal logging, and the other is for tourism. And so what they do is they'll find wild elephants. They'll kill the mother in front of the baby. They'll torture the baby for weeks on end, like physically and emotionally, just abuse it. Like, and the goal is to break the spirit. That's actually what Fajan essentially translates to, is breaking the spirit. And so they're turning them into robots. When you interact with these animals, you can tell like something's off. Like their soul's not there. Like their soul got like taken from them because of the abuse they endured. And they're every bit as emotionally intelligent as we are. They can experience any emotion we can experience, they can experience. And they go through this really horrible, traumatic stuff. And it's, so if you see an elephant, you ever seen an elephant paint a picture for somebody? You ever see people go on elephant rides in Southeast Asia? Yeah. If you're seeing that elephant's gone through this. Yeah. And so like, that's the gnarly thing too, is these tourists, they probably like animals. Yeah. That's why they're paying for this painting or paying for this ride, and they have no idea that they're actually supporting like one of the darkest animal industries in the wildlife world.
We've heard about it, but like, you never, because everyone wants to do it. Yeah. Yeah,
I always try to just put that message out there. Just don't do it. I mean, for the most part, it's just not a great thing. Like I said, there's some exceptions here and there, but mostly a lot of that tourism with wildlife stuff is like, there's something sketchy.
Same with zoos, you would say?
No, I wouldn't say that, to be honest.
Really?
I mean, zoos is such a broad term.
Yeah.
Okay, like you could see a little crappy roadside zoo, and it's not a good place. It's not good for the animals. They're not doing anything for conservation. They're maybe breeding ligers or something that have nothing to do with conservation. They're not doing anything to help these species in big picture. But then you go to other like established AZA accredited high quality zoos. They play a major part in wildlife conservation.
Really?
Like big time.
Like San Diego?
For a perfect example.
Really?
That's a great zoo.
Oh.
They do big things for species preservation. They educate the public. They get children exposed and people exposed to these animals. Most people, they can't afford to go see them in Africa.
Right.
And maybe some of those people might actually really care and maybe even want to give back to these animals or help them in the future. They do big things. They've got DNA banks where they're help. That's a big part of keeping these species alive. So it's good zoos play a truly significant role when it comes to wildlife conservation. But zoos, again, you can call yourself a zoo, but you might just be tigers in a dog crate kind of a thing.
Or SeaWorld.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, SeaWorld, they do some things for conservation too.
Really?
I mean, they got a bad rap with what was it called? What was that? Oh my God, that documentary like 10-something years ago.
Blackfish. Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, they're not the worst, honestly. Like that was a mess. Like that stuff's controversial. I'm not like crazy about going and capturing, marine mammals and things and putting them in captivity. That's not, that's gnarly, but like it gets worse. Yeah.
That's what's so scary. I think like all of that, like you said, like getting to know, because she loves to see the animals, and it's like, yeah, you never want to do anything that will hurt him, because you'll see, what was the one that like the baby fell in the orangutan thing or something, and they was gonna attack him.
Oh,
Remember?
the gorilla.
The gorilla, yeah.
Talking about a few years ago.
Yeah. And then everyone got like mad at the gorilla, but I was like, well, I mean, I guess in all fairness,
The
like
one they had to. Yeah. No,
Robin.
that's.
Yeah, it's like so.
Yeah.
Sad. Which kind of goes to what your other work and that you want to talk about was this is something I just knew because of you. Literally yesterday I was like researching this and we were talking about it earlier today, is the rhino conservation.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, so, okay, well, this is something new because, like,
she literally just described, she was reading it, she was like, rhino conservation, what is rhino conservation? And then she did get it confused with the conservatorship, which is, not
I was like, the rhino conservatorship. Okay, so what I thought was really interesting because, again, you think of, like, rhinoceros, well, I guess I never think of, like, the hunting of it all, right? I don't, I'm just so far removed from that world that I don't know people just go out and hunt for the fun of it.
Sure.
And I was like, yeah, and I'm like, how, okay, so you trim down, we can explain it better. You trim down their horns because people hunt for their horns?
Exactly.
So not to
horn.
eat.
Nope. Nothing else. Just the horn.
So they just shoot them.
They shoot them, they kill them, they hack off the horn, and they're done. And that's it. And wherever the rhino was killed, it's left there. And its face is all hacked up. Yeah.
Wait, is this like legal? I guess hunting, I'm so confused.
No, it's not legal.
It's not legal.
No. In fact, so these horns, why are they hunting the horns, right?
Yeah.
The horns are second to illegally mined diamonds, the most expensive thing on the black market, pound for pound. So they leave the country anywhere from 20 to 40, maybe up to $60,000 per kilogram of horn. So for every 2.2 pounds of horn, it's that much money, just to sell it within or outside of the country, like directly, on the borders of the country there. In its final destination, which is Southeast Asia, primarily China, Vietnam, Laos, and other Southeast Asian countries, that's where the demand is really. And they can cost as much as anywhere from $50,000 to $200,000 per kilogram. So one rhino horn, which is just keratin, same material, slightly different in terms of how dense it is and whatnot, but it's essentially the same as fingernails and hair. It's keratin, right? So that's why we call it a trim. It's not even surgical. We're not going into living tissue. We're not, working with any bleeding, vessels or anything like that. It's just it's a trim. It's a fingernail trim. It's a horn trim. One horn can be, several kilograms, like a big horn. So that, like, a horn could be like upwards of $1 million, right? So that's why they're getting poached, and that's why people are after them. And so it's not legal to sell the horn outside, to sell it from where the rhino was poached to outside another country.
And so you trim it down because if they think it's like, they see that it's like shorter, they're just not going to kill it.
Exactly. And they still might. Out of spite, they might, give you the finger and say, we're still going to, screw you. Or they're thinking, we don't want to spend resources and time and energy that we tracking this rhino and then get up close and find out it doesn't have a horn. Just get rid of the dehorn ones. And so when you do dehorn somewhere, it's very ideal you just get all the rhino for that reason as well. Not just to protect every single rhino, but it's proven to be by far the most protective method to conserve rhino. It doesn't matter how much money you can invest in security and everything else. If you trim the horns, it's a bummer we have to do it, but it's proven to be so successful compared to anything else.
And how often are you doing that?
We get to answer your question, a year and a half, but ideally, there's areas where really we should be doing it every 6 months. It comes down to a budget and funding and just affordability thing. But ideally, it'd be every 6 months, at least a year.
How do you get the money for that? How do you do people
fundraise.
donate?
Yeah, so I work with RHINO 911. That's one organization that does it.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and so we fundraise. And then, part of that, we'll have people come out on the trips and say, hey, you want to have like the African bush trip of a lifetime, get up close and personal, work with rhino hands-on and see what we do.
Yeah.
Come out, and then they make a donation to help pay for, the veterinary care and the drugs and just the people in the field and all the things. It's a big project. It's quite a production where we do it. You have to get approval by the government and everything. And we have to keep it super hush-hush because there's a lot of these poachings are inside jobs, and it's people that work in these parks. Because we'll see poachings in these obscure parts of a park, and it's like, how do they even know? Oh, somebody knew where that rhino was. Somebody that works in the park.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a gnarly industry. It's really dirty.
What is the value of these horns? Why are they so much? Because it's not like a kidney. Like you can't put in someone's body.
No, so they'll say it's traditional Chinese medicine.
Okay.
As far as I understand, it's technically not. If you actually look at authentic old, thousands-year-old traditional Chinese medicine, they'll say, yeah, it can help with improved libido. Or for example, impotence is like a big reason, one of the biggest medical reasons they use it. They say it can cure the flu. I think I want to say, I hope I'm not wrong, but I think one of the Vietnamese like prime ministers or somebody in authority there said it cured his cancer. This rhino horn.
I see. So.
And then so that was like the big push at first was medical reasons.
Yeah.
These days, it's more ornamental / social. It's just saying like, yeah, it's like a diamond. It's like just showing your bling, but it's a rhino horn. You got a rhino horn cup or an ornament or a figure or a bracelet or whatever it is, or a whole horn, whatever whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just to show your wealth or whatnot. But the thing is with the medical stuff, they'll cut in the drugs too. So like, you got a fever, you take some rhino horn. They cut an ibuprofen in the back or something like that, and they're like, that really helped. Or an impotence thing. They'll put in Viagra, and the guy that horn that worked.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like, yeah, the people so. Yeah, but they pay a lot of money for it. They pay a lot of money for it, and it's been very destructive to our rhino. I mean, the population, for example, with the black rhino, those are like those are the most endangered rhino on the African continent. And 100 years ago, or maybe it was the 1960s actually, 80 years ago or so, I think we had like 100,000 black rhino. Now we have like maybe 3,000 or so, 3,000, not 3, but 3,000.
But still, so they're going to become extinct one day.
Yeah. I mean, the Asian species, they're not far from there. We've got like Sumatran rhino and Indian rhino, and they're like, they're less than 100, maybe in the hundreds for one of those species. But yeah, we're talking just like 60 of them or something,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How did you get involved in it?
One of their people reached out to me initially, to be honest. Like, hey, we'd love to show you what we do. My Instagram and my outreach was bigger at the time, and they wanted to get more outreach. And then I just that world is such a different world in conservation, and I fell in love with it for that reason. And it's not just because of the rhino, which obviously is a big part of it, but it's people. Because if you work in that world, it's not like conservation in other parts of the world, because it's like these people, they put their lives on the line. If you come across a poacher, you might be in a firefight.
Yeah.
Like, it's big money going behind it, and so they take big risks, and that means they'll do big things that you have to be careful of when you're getting in that field. I mean, it's the poaching war is a war in Africa. More people have died in Africa dealing with poaching and anti-poaching and whatnot than Americans did in the war in Iraq, for example. Like, it's been several thousands over the last decade or decade and a half. Like,
you have to go security then, I guess, probably. Right?
Yeah, and you got to be smart too. We don't have security technically. We don't. We just try to be intelligent about when and where we go and how we go about it.
I mean, that is amazing what you're doing. It's wild. Should we get into those animals?
Yeah.
Okay, Oscar, this is your segment. Take it over. I didn't know. This was the surprise, and I didn't know what the surprise. Okay.
Yeah, so
all right,
Matt
so go ahead.
from Reptile Family, who is another local friend, is bringing some of his critters. Yeah.
Oh, are you local too?
Yes, I'm just over in Oxnard.
Love that.
Yeah, super local.
Wow. Okay, well, let's take it easy here. Wow.
So you have these in you have not this species, obviously.
Like, it's all black.
It's all black.
So they look all black. Can you see the red knees?
Okay. I don't know if we have red knees in ours. Now, we see these a lot of places.
Oh, the ones you guys have is all black. Yeah, of course. Right,
yes.
right.
Okay. So this one is this poisonous?
Venomous, but mildly.
There's no tarantula that actually is dangerously venomous.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you get bit by one, it's not gonna feel great. And they do have big fangs. Like it's gonna be not fun for a few hours, but none of them can kill you really.
Have you been bit?
Not by a tarantula.
Okay, and what's the benefit of a tarantula?
They play their role just like any animal does, ecologically speaking.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, they're part of that. These guys are pretty ground dwelling. They just kind of hide out in holes. I guess you could pretty much call them an ambush predator essentially, and they just kind of wait for things that come across them, and they'll just basically grab them, and eat them up.
Like a bug?
Yeah, I mean, some have you ever heard of a bird-eating tarantula?
No, it's birds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it can eat like little birds. I mean, even like small this guy, he could eat a small lizard, no problem.
What? Where's it go to?
What's that?
Where does it go to? I don't see any fat. Like, where does he put it?
This is the abdomen.
But it's
this little area here, that's his abdomen.
And a lizard is in
there?
there?
This is a thorax.
How do they digest
his GI tract would be in there, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're talking a small lizard, like imagine a very small lizard that's smaller than other insects you've seen, for example. Like a lot of lizards, even the native lizard species around here, when you see like a real newborn little baby, it's only, a couple inches maybe.
Okay,
if that, yeah.
What about the bullfrogs? We have a lot of bullfrogs. Do you think they eat those? We always hear the bullfrogs at night.
If this guy, he'd be eating like a tadpole or a tiny bullfrog.
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're pretty
a bullfrog
cute.
would eat him, to be honest. Bullfrogs have big mouths, and anything that can fit in that mouth is potential food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But this is a very mellow tarantula. You can see how she's moving. She's not like, postured up.
She's relaxed.
Yeah, she's pretty chill. I mean, tarantulas are a little bit harder to read than some other animals you might work with, but yeah, she's pretty easygoing. You saw when Matt pushed her onto my hand, she was very mellow about it. Would you like to hold her? Have you ever held a tarantula?
I've never held a tarantula.
I think you should.
Okay, are you sure?
Absolutely.
Okay, should I be calm?
Yeah, you are calm.
Okay, all right.
You're good. Just hold your hand out like
How
palm
do I-
up
how do
like
I-
this.
okay.
I'm gonna just kind of gently. Are you?
I don't-
Just
okay.
kind of
Are
gently
you
wedge
sure?
you. Yeah.
She's really sweet.
Yeah. She's already feeling for it. So I'm just gonna gently just kind of get her little feet. Yeah, there she goes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see her fangs. You see those
No.
those two little nubbin projections in front of her face.
Yeah.
That
She
her
okay?
fangs are kind of in there. She's great. Yeah. See, she's
Okay.
moving slowly on you.
Oh.
She's not stressed. She's feeling things out. She's smelling
Yeah.
you. She's looking around. That's a very mellow tarantula. She looks
Okay,
great.
She's like, I'm at home. She can be here. We
Yeah.
have plenty of them.
You
in
told
our
me you
garden.
weren't comfortable with animals. You look pretty like
Really?
Yeah, most people, if you put it, they're like, they're having little panic attacks and they're shaking, and
I'm
you're
trying
like,
to be better. We
you're-
rescue spiders in this house, you know. If there's a spider.
I am so happy to hear that.
Yes, we do not, right? We see a spider and we take them outside.
I love that.
Yeah.
I do the same.
They need to be outside with their people.
They got to be out with their people.
Oh my gosh. What's her name?
Her name is Ruby.
Ruby. Wow. Is she okay?
She's great. She's just
Okay.
checking things out.
All right, Ruby. Well, you are absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I think I like tarantulas. All right. Just moving. I don't want her to
Shook
fall.
You know what? Use just tap her little back feet.
Where's the feet?
The little,
These?
the little part of the back leg. No. These parts.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wow.
Give her a little tap on that one there.
Okay, let's go. Wow, there we go. Wow.
Yeah. she's
What a
great.
star.
She's such a good ambassador. So this is like a perfect animal for like if you were doing this is a perfect animal for like educational experiences like with children.
Yeah.
And that's to me that is so important to get kids exposed to animals, just for them to be comfortable with them and maybe even get them passionate about them. And animals might play a big part of their lives later on for some of these kids, but the more you expose them at these younger ages, it can play such a big role in their life. A lot of times it's things they'll never forget.
Especially spiders, because
Yeah.
I was always taught to be scared of
Reptiles and-
spiders and
Yeah.
snakes, and I feel like we're trying to make her like
No, exactly.
be one with them. Oh my gosh! Well, this was beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
what do we have next? We
Wanna
love
get
her.
Thank
Do you guys know each other? Have you guys known each other before?
No.
No, first time meeting. Dude, you were People's Sexiest Vet. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
The first time was 2014.
Oh, you multiple times?
3 times.
Whoa.
And they just find you?
Yeah, I'd never found out.
You didn't have to
how they
campaign or
first
lobby
found me.
or
I
anything.
didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I honestly, I was like, how did you guys? I had no idea.
Wow.
I was making some educational YouTube. I mean, I didn't have a following or a platform or anything.
Wow, Dancing with the Stars next. I could see you on there. Okay.
They actually did reach out, and then they
What?
ended up going with somebody else. It was like a few years ago.
You said yes? Did you say yes?
I was open to it, but then they just ended up. It
okay,
didn't
next
happen.
season. You and me next season. I'm so excited. Okay. Wow.
So this is a carpet python. Also another
Okay.
amazing ambassador. And she's got some iridescence. This is a pretty snake. Have you ever heard of iridescence before? You ever heard that term?
I mean, I know iridescent, like color nails and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
okay,
So same thing.
Okay.
So if you look at the sheen, how the
can
light
hold it if
hits
you
her
need.
scales, it almost kind of has like a rainbow effect in a way. Do you see that in certain lights?
yes.
It's
mhm.
subtle,
Even her tongue is a little
but she
iridescent.
does have a little bit there. Yeah, so this is a carpet python. These guys are native to Australia, like tropical Australia.
Okay. What's the tongue mean when they do that?
They're smelling. And so the tongue also, do you notice how it's forked? It has two little, it goes into two little projections at the end. Do you see that?
Yes.
You'll see it goes 2 ways, right? So every time they're sticking their tongue out, they're then bringing it back to their vomeronasal organ, also called a Jacobson's organ. What they're doing is they're bringing that smell back in to see what they can taste and how they can learn about their environment that way. They're
Okay.
smelling. And the reason they've got 2 parts, then the tongue goes in 2 directions, is now they can compare both sides. And so if on the left spike it's a little more than the right spike, it's something they're interested in, for example, whether it's pheromones from another snake or it's a potential food item, they'll go that direction. So it kind of helps them navigate, essentially.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's really, have you held a snake before?
Not like this. Not like this. No, I had one once around me, but it was placed on me. Okay, I don't know. Oscar,
don't- you
wanna
don't
come
have
over
to.
here?
You don't
You
have
come
to.
over here and do it.
Oh, you should. This is
You
a beautiful, this is a special snake. This is
Okay,
like,
but how? How do I? Because I don't want to jump.
you're not jumping, you're being great. I'm going to kind of set her on your arm. Just bring your hand out.
But where's the face go?
It goes wherever it goes. But she's This is I wouldn't put like a gnarly, aggressive, snappy snake on you.
Okay.
This is a very tame, mellow snake.
Okay. How do I hold her?
Just like that. Yeah, that's it. Actually, I'm just going to get the rest of her on you here. So you can say I officially completely held a snake all by myself. Yeah, your left hand under that, your right hand. Perfect right there. And I'm going to redirect her head your way once you got her. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. This is a mellow snake. This is a very mellow snake. When a snake is just casually exploring like this, they're not backing away from you. I mean, listen, if she wasn't, she would be looking at you. And she would be opening her mouth and she'd be trying to strike. I mean, trust me, she's. I can assure you, this is a very chill snake. This is a great ambassador, educational ambassador. This is the kind of snake you want people to get introduced to. This is the kind of snake that warms people up to snakes and might even change their opinion about snakes.
Okay.
She's a beautiful snake.
My husband is a snake in the Chinese zodiac, so is my son Aquaman.
Oh, right on.
We love a snake shedding negativity, shedding everything. We're getting the year of the horse. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you love the snake?
So you want to see something cool?
Yes, I would love.
I want you to look at, I'm going to try to redirect her head. I want you to look at her upper lip and look at those kind of vertical slits going down her upper lip. Do you see those slits on the top lip? Mm-hmm. Those sense infrared heat.
What's that
So
mean?
it's like a sixth sense. She can actually sense a heat signature. She can sense warmth coming off of something.
Like inner warmth or hotness?
like actual warmth. Like
I'm
if
hot,
we,
as I am sweaty at the moment.
yeah.
Yes.
So like she would sense that off of like your hands, for example, compared to your sweatshirt.
Okay.
She would be able to sense that, and it's like I said, it's like another sense for them. Well, for them might call it a fifth sense because they don't exactly have hearing. They can feel vibrations, so they can kind of hear in a sense, if you will, but they don't have ears.
Yeah.
Okay, if you look at a snake,
yeah,
you look at the side of the head, you don't see an eardrum or anything. We'll have a lizard here,
Okay.
and I'll show you the eardrum on a lizard, and you're not going to see that on a snake.
The snake is beautiful. It is
And she look at that
gorgeous.
pattern. Isn't that just stunning? I mean, she's a really good ambassador of her species and of snakes in general.
Well, I think we should also do a PSA to stop killing the snakes, right? No snake boots, no snake purses. It's beautiful,
Yeah.
but I think we
those
should
guys
leave
are
them
coming
on.
from farms, but even just in your backyard. I mean, people have this fear of snakes where they can't distinguish from a venomous snake or not. And I'm not even saying you should necessarily kill venomous snakes in your yard, but people just don't like snakes, and they just don't understand them. They fear them. In my heart, I feel like I have a soft spot for a lot of these misunderstood animals like snakes and sharks and spiders and rats and things. Like these are really neat animals, and they have their role.
Wow.
You know, where they're native to, and the ecosystems, and how they play a part in nature.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty. He's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a beautiful snake.
Or she, sorry. She, he, they.
This
What's the
is-
pronouns?
I would actually call this a female. You think is it a boy?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I've been wrong more than once.
Maybe. Okay.
I'll tell you why I think it's a female, perhaps. Okay, with males, this. Okay, do you see this? That little.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
called the vent. Okay, everything that leaves her body is not including like she pukes or something, but everything that would otherwise leave your body from the urinary tract, the reproductive tract, or the GI tract comes out of that one hole.
Wow.
Okay, that's called the vent. This is her tail. This is essentially where a snake's tail is. People, might not know snakes and might think the tail is everything past the head. It's just a big long tail, right?
Yeah.
No, she's got all the same organs pretty much as us for the most part, and all those organs are in her body. And then this is actual tail, and that's where everything leaves the body. And with a female snake, what you'll see
hold
is,
it?
I'm gonna just bring this out. With male snakes, they have hemipenes. You ever heard of a hemipene?
No.
It's essentially like two
Sound what it
penises.
sound like? Okay.
Yeah, so you get the right idea. So they have two of them, and all they do is function for reproductive purposes. There's no urine. They don't pee. They don't urinate through them. It's literally just reproductive. So snakes and lizards are in the squamate family.
Male with female. What if it's a gay snake? You can't just have sex for fun?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't speak on that. I'm not
That's
sure,
true.
honestly. But with the males, all I'm getting at is males have hemipenes, and they're start at the vent and then kind of track caudally, meaning towards the end of the tail. And usually with males or with females, if you get to the vent and you see the tail is like noticeably skinnier compared to the body on the other side of the vent. Do you see how it kind of tapers? Do you see how it kind of gets a little bit skinnier there?
Yes.
That tells me it might be female. Sometimes you can kind of palpate there and see the vents. Actually, this is something we should talk about.
What?
This is very cool, and you don't see this on most snake species, really, just on pythons. Do you see that little claw?
Oh yeah.
It's actually like a little toe
hand.
with a claw, right?
Wow.
And that's exactly right. That's That's a vestigial appendage. So what that means is snakes evolved from lizards. That's where all snakes are from. They branch off from lizards.
Yeah.
And so this is essentially just a remnant of what this animal used to be, essentially, or what's the snakes used to be. And you only see that really in pythons.
Wow, look at it. Do you see it like weaving around the chair?
Yeah, she's very strong. So these guys technically are spending more time on the ground, but they can still be very effective on branches and being arboreal, meaning spending time climbing around trees and branches and whatnot.
That's amazing. I'm gonna
So we'll
have
get
a
her
fear
caught
this
up.
snake is gonna get left in here.
No.
I mean, not a fear. We love. If she does, my husband takes a snake. He'll handle a snake, no problem. He picks snakes up in the garden all the time. Like you.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the only snake that you wouldn't want to pick up by hand is a rattlesnake, and you can so quickly distinguish them.
rattle.
Yeah, you see a rattle, you hear a rattle. I mean, the head shape, but you don't have to be an expert to see that's a rattlesnake.
And what do you do
and
in
if
that
it's
situation?
not a rattle, I just leave it alone.
You don't run.
Yeah.
You just
If you
walk.
see a rattlesnake, let me know in your property. I'll take it off for you myself. But
Yeah, call. Oh,
Yeah.
you will? You're gonna come get it?
I'd be happy to.
Okay, that's crazy, but
Yeah, but if it's not a rattlesnake,
Yeah.
you have got nothing to worry about.
don't think we have
nothing. And I'm
rattlers.
not speaking for everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if you live in Southern California and you see a snake that's not a rattlesnake, it can't hurt you or anything
Oh.
that you would be worried about.
good to know.
Yeah.
All right, little snake, you did a great
She's a
job.
special snake. She's beautiful.
Yeah, you have great.
Yeah.
Animals.
Yeah, he's got great animals. All of them
Oh
are
my gosh.
awesome ambassadors of their as a species. They're all great for
Gorge.
education. They're super calm. They're super cool. Not all reptiles are like that.
Right.
Yeah, I work with
It's
some.
chill.
You work with some reptiles, especially like wildlife reptiles. Some of them can be chill, but some of them can be not chill.
Yeah,
And
they
so
look a little
it's
crazy.
not like you just because you held that snake, but I don't want you to think like, oh, if I go pick up some snake, it's
Oh, I
gonna
won't.
chill.
Okay,
It might-
not-
I gotta be honest. I've picked up wild snakes and they're pretty mellow. Like you just don't know,
Yeah.
but some of them are not.
No, I'm not about that life. They're about that life. They'll go do the snakes, but oh my gosh! Oh my
This is a beautiful one.
gosh, Look at this.
Kind of take her at the chest there. Yeah, perfect.
Ooh, what is this one?
This is a red tegu.
Is this a crocodile?
No, this is
What
a
is
lizard.
this?
This is a
Oh, it's a
lizard species.
lizard.
Oh, we talked about this. Can you see this little kind of clearish
Yes.
thing? That's a tympanum or the eardrum. Same thing. We have a tympanum we have eardrums. They've got eardrums.
This one is.
So this one's a
crawling.
little busier, and she's trying to kind of get
She's-
somewhere.
She's swimming.
So
Not
it's a
to
Mexican
me.
red tegu. These guys are native to southern North America. Mexico, hi busy one. So
Yeah.
she's not showing that she's aggressive.
Right. She's
She's
excited.
just kind of on the move. I
Where's
don't
she
know if
trying
she's
to get to?
uncomfortable. I'm gonna try to just reposition to see if I can get her chill out a little bit. Support her.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Wow.
There we go.
Okay, animal whisperer.
Yeah.
A vet, actually. Doctor.
She just with lizards for the most part, if you handle kind of their shoulder girdle and their hip area, that's your best bet. They're not necessarily definitely going to calm down, but that's going to support them the best. If they're long, you don't want to leave their back hanging, but you just kind of support along their body like that. That's going to be your best bet.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys are beautiful, right? So this is one of the bigger lizards you're going to see on this side of the world.
Wait,
These
where are they from?
tegus.
Where do they originate?
Oh, they're Mexican. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
southern North America, basically.
Oh, you think he
Yeah.
just like walked up here?
I think it was probably born in captivity, if I had to guess. Yeah, a lot of the species like this that you see are ball pythons or bearded dragons or leopard geckos. These more common reptiles, they've been bred in captivity for a while, so they're not. A lot of reptiles are taken from the wild. Don't get me wrong, and a lot of the different species you see in captivity originated from that kind of a thing, obviously. But yeah, these guys, I don't know for sure, but that's what I would assume.
Yeah, most likely. This was in a cardboard box at the vet's office in Thousand Oaks.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
Almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
They called and said, hey, we have a lizard in a box this morning.
Isn't that cool? She's 20 years old. Isn't that crazy?
Great.
Yeah, some of these lizards and snakes. The last snake we saw was 20 years old, isn't that right?
18,
Yeah.
late teens, yeah.
Wow.
I've got a lizard that's 30 years old.
Oh, wait, how long do they live?
I mean, I don't see many that are in their 40s. So these are old reptiles. I mean, these guys look great. I don't, you could take good care of them. They could easily, she could easily live another 10 or so years, I would guess. I don't know the oldest tegu, to be honest. So we were talking about Komodo dragons.
Mm-hmm.
These guys have an evolution. They kind of branch off, evolutionarily speaking, from monitor lizards. It's these guys, tegus. Have you ever heard of a Gila monster?
No.
Gila monsters and varanids, which are Komodo dragons, are a varanidae, which means monitor lizard. These are old world, meaning African and Asian. But they all have they come from the same branch, evolutionarily speaking. They kind of all denote from the same ancestor there. And this kind of is like the New World version of a Komodo dragon. They're a little bit more omnivorous.
Yeah.
To a degree, compared to monitor lizards. All but one are carnivores. There's one exception, but otherwise they're carnivores.
A lot smaller than a 10-foot Komodo.
Yeah. I mean, that is the biggest lizard on the planet. Is the Komodo dragon by
10
far.
feet. Could you imagine this 10 feet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I've seen a red tegu get a little bigger than this, a little thicker than this. Like the boys, they can get a little bit longer. But I mean, this is a pretty good-sized animal. She's got a good body condition. She's beautiful, and you wouldn't know it because she's so mellow. She'll stick out her tongue too, and she'll kind of smell. Yeah, see that nice long tongue. Also forked. You see, it's got the directions. Not super common amongst the lizards. I mean, a lot of little geckos and things will, and the monitor lizards will. But this is one of the few lizard species that do this kind of tongue sticking out, tasting the air kind of a thing. But yeah, these guys also, believe it or not, they've got a nasty little bite. Their teeth are much longer than they look just looking at the gums. And all this, I mean, part of it's skull, like right around here, but like this and this, that's muscle for that bite. And it's a bite. It's really a bite.
That one is, I believe it. This one looks a little crocodile-y to me, a little alligator-y.
Yeah.
But are they okay to be around crocodiles, alligators? No, run if you see them. Don't run or run. What do you do?
I mean, I'm the kind of person where I want to go see them, so I'm trying to get in and see crocodiles and alligators. And they're the same. I mean, listen, there are parts of the world where there are crocodiles of a size, or even alligators technically, that could be man-eaters. I mean, like they see you and you're food. You're potential food.
Yeah.
That's like the only reptile that I can think of where it's like, no, you could be on my menu. Like, I would eat you. And they can, and they do in some parts of the world. But this is, yeah, even the American alligator, they have to be pretty big. And they do bite on people, and people have gotten pretty injured from them, don't get me wrong. But we're talking more like saltwater crocodiles, Nile crocodiles in Africa. The saltwater crocodiles are in Australia, like the carpet python we saw, and some of the bigger species. But they're very skittish in general. I've seen, I think, more than half of the species of crocs and gators and caimans and gharials, all the things in the crocodile family. I bet I've seen over more than half the species that are native to the world, and every one of them is skittish.
Yeah.
The only one that's ever made kind of an aggressive move wasn't because they thought I was food, but it was a mama. And crocodiles are unique in the reptile world as parents, particularly the females. They'll take care of their babies. They'll look after their babies, and they're like a safe haven for the first year, a couple years. Otherwise, for the most part, reptiles, when they're born, whether it's from an egg or they're born, just as a little animal that pops out, they're like a miniature version of an adult. So they have the instinct and the pre-wiring to survive on their own. Find food, find resources, find habitat, everything, and just function. They don't have caretakers or parents or moms or anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Independent queens. This one is amazing. This one loves you. She's sleeping. She fell asleep.
Yeah, the reptiles sometimes, especially
I'm
tegus
tired.
and monitors, sometimes they just do this. She's not sleeping. I don't think she's going to sleep like this. She's calm. She's not stressed.
Yeah,
she's chilling. Like you can see, she's comfortable. But I think it's like an awkward, like they're just kind of like dealing with it. They're just like, okay, we're hanging out. I mean, if you have these guys as a pet and they know you, and they would know you individually, you as a person versus somebody else if it's your pet, they'll chill with you. But it's more, I think, it's not because they want to cuddle. It's because they want the warmth or something. Like I said, these guys are mostly, when they're born, they're like a little adult. They don't have any motivation to be social.
Yeah.
There's no need to be social, because why are other animals social? Like dogs, for example, which are native, come from wolves, or you think about anything in that family. You want to be social because you hunt together, you groom each other, you look out for each other. You do all these things where we like to cuddle as beings because we want to be with these other animals because they're part of how we survive in the wild. With reptiles, for the most part, that's pretty much not the case.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some things like alligators and maybe some crocodiles might do certain kind of hunting techniques in the water together. I forget what it's called. Matt, do you recall what that's called when you got alligators lined up across the waterway? And they got there's a term for it, and I'm forgetting it right now, but there's certain areas you might see alligators all lined up in an area, and they're all benefiting from being there, so they're working together socially, and they're hunting. And when they're all lined up, anything swimming through, it's hard to avoid. So they're gonna eat better as opposed to just one on its own trying to swim on both sides of a running waterway.
Working as a team. Would you ever do your own? Have you done your own TV show?
Yeah, I would
No,
do.
you have.
Evan Goes Wild.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Wait, when did that air? I didn't even see that. I was researching you. I did not see that.
2019.
Oh, so recent.
Yeah, kind of recent. Yeah.
Oh, would you do more TV?
I'd love to. Yeah, no, we had a blast. Like, we didn't get a second season because Animal Planet's higher ups changed. You know, they change often, and
Quarantine,
they want new content and new stuff. They want it to be their baby, and they don't. You know, and also it was a budget thing too. It was a very expensive show,
Yeah.
and they were having every bit as much success with other shows that were much cheaper, other new shows. So they're like, you know, this just makes more sense from a business perspective, which I understand.
We need you back on it.
Yeah, no, I loved it. That was like a dream come true. I like ever since 2006, I was like so inspired by like Steve Irwin and Jeff Corwin and these guys, and like, you know, they promoted wildlife conservation in a way more than anybody else. And Jane Goodall's up there too, obviously. She didn't have a show about it, you know what I mean? But in terms of her outreach, but I was like, you know what, I want to do that, but also be able to help individual animals as a veterinarian. Like I can promote, you know, the conservation side and the wildlife as a whole, but I can also go, you know, vet on and, you know, try to heal and work with, you know, individual animals that might need it.
And that'd be such a good show too. Like the emergency room shows, but like vet emergencies.
Yeah, right.
You know, 'cause people would love to see like you bringing like an animal back to life or healing an animal.
No, some of those can be really successful. Yeah, no, those can be really fun too, like the in practice shows. She's super Mel. This is again another awesome. You have such good ambassador pet like critters here. I mean, she's such a good educational animal. You can hold her. Have you ever held a lizard this big?
Nope.
Would you be okay with that?
Should I try? Are you sure
Yeah.
she's okay with it? Okay.
You're just gonna support her. Just kind of, again, under the shoulders, under the hips.
Okay.
Just like that. You can even put her belly on your lap a little bit, and she'll come more under her hips, like here, this area.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of open your hand up a little more. I'm just going to help.
Yeah, help me.
Okay, come like right here.
Okay.
Kind of support her. There you go. And kind of try to straighten her up and get under her shoulders there.
Okay.
Keep her flat.
Like a baby.
Okay.
Or in your arms.
It's not like a baby.
Yeah, you can even, I think Matt's right. You can kind of bring her in a little bit more and like support, like kind of hold her like this a little bit more.
Okay, maybe.
I'm going to show you here.
Let me see.
I mean, you did a great job.
I want to, but I'm so bad.
Just if you hold her against your body here.
Okay.
She's fine, I got her.
Okay.
Yeah, there she goes.
Wow.
Bring this hand a little forward a little bit.
This hand?
Yeah, your right hand, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Chilling.
There
Nice.
she
Total
is.
natural.
Yay.
Total natural.
I never even held dogs.
I would
I'm so
not
scared
have
of
guessed
dogs.
that you're like.
Scared of animals?
No,
trying
you
to get over
seem
my
really
fear.
comfortable. You're not
Really?
showing any. They're not outward signs that seem obvious to me. You seem very like open to everything.
I think because we're here, since we moved here about 5 years ago in the mountains, I really do see the coyotes on my walk, and I feel like they understand me. I'm like, can we just go away from each other? I'm like, yes. I feel like I've talked to animals on hallucinogens before, so I really do feel like they can speak to us just in a different dimension.
like dogs and cats, or
Yeah. Have you?
Huh?
I mean, have you spoken to dogs?
I mean, when I speak to animals, if you will, it's just like body language, and they don't speak English, but they say a lot.
Yeah,
Where
they
are
sound
their
like
ears?
sirens.
Where's their tail? How are they? You know, even their eyes, their face expression. I mean, you can see so. As soon as I walk into an exam room, for example, I can tell within less than a second, is this dog going to be approachable or not? You know, you can just tell. You can just see things. Yeah, you read body language, so they do say a lot, and they're very honest. They're not lying about it or being fake. Like whatever they're exhibiting, that's how they're feeling.
Yeah. That's why we like animals. They're honest and real.
Yes, exactly.
Unlike humans. So I'm trying to get more on the animal route.
Yeah, no,
Oh my
that's
God,
good for everyone.
She's so cute.
Isn't she cool?
Danielle.
Her chubby little legs too. I love that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this camera on? Let me do this camera. Hi. Let's do a picture here. Jeez. Oh my gosh. She's so beautiful.
She is.
Can people just come see these animals at your place or no? At Reptile Family?
We do wildlife education, so mostly outreach. We don't
So he's going to schools or birthday parties or doing things where people, they want to have good animal ambassadors.
Oh, you do?
He brings them, yeah. Yeah, he's great for that. These are such good animals. Everything he's brought out, and we saw a lot more animals than what we're going to have here. I mean, every single one of them is a great ambassador. They're going to be good around kids. They're going to be good. They're used to this stuff. They're comfortable with new people.
My husband was so excited to see me holding this. Jeez. I know, I went to Malibu to see me hold this. No, because, animals in general, I used to be really squeamish with, but here, even
Trisha,
bees.
you're a total natural.
Thank you.
You really are. Honestly, you're like, You're good for it.
We save the bees here too.
I love that.
Yeah, we've been putting water away from our pool, so we put buckets of water up high so they swim to that instead of us because we're like, these bees were everywhere.
Oh, they love the little puddles and stuff.
Yeah, so we've been trying to save them. I know. We're just, really trying to save all the animals out here. Oh, there it is. Yes. Oh my God, he's so cute. She's so cute.
It's great. Just looking right at the camera
so cute.
too.
Oh my gosh.
I love their little necks too. They got these big fat kind of dewlaps or something. There's just these big chubby necks here.
So cute.
Yeah, the jowls. Yeah. Jowls. They're very jowly. The males are really. You get a Mexican red-tailed boy, and it's just like boo boo.
Ooh.
Jowls.
Okay, jawline.
And the bigger the better. It's like I guess it's equivalent to jawline.
Sexiest lizard alive. People right here. I love it. So
totally.
much you get. All right.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that snake is very chill. That tarantula is chill. Yeah.
Yeah, the tarantulas. I'm also one with the tarantulas and all of that. So it's been wonderful. Is that all the animal? Or we have a turtle? Or are we done with the turtle? Wow.
Wow. Yes.
Not the tortoise.
Yes.
Okay, so.
The tortoise.
Is this the tortoise?
There's
Is this
some carrots.
This is the tortoise. This is a sulcata tortoise. Both. The celery's fine. We can start with that.
Okay.
I'll take some carrots too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow.
You want this? You hear that little grunt?
Yeah, what does that mean?
She's just breathing. And she was exerting a little bit.
Wow.
She's not doing it now. We might have better luck if we have her on the ground, but
our kids went crazy. Our 18-month-old, so excited for these turtles.
So fun.
She had no fear. You're like, watch out, might run her over, which is slow.
I see kids have fear with animals is when the parents do.
Yes.
That's where it comes from. Honestly, like I can't tell you how many times I've seen like the parents are afraid. Kids are hiding behind the parents. They're like, oh, my parents freaked out. And it's, they're wired to be that way. Like, a kid should be scared if their parents scared. That makes sense. But then I'm like, no, like, give it a try. Like, touch it. And then I've seen where, like, kids are, hiding behind their parents to being like, oh, I want to have a snake. I want to have a pet snake. Like, you can change your opinion right there. And you do it at a young formative age. You can make a real difference, and get them more excited. But, yeah, this is a big female. This is the third largest tortoise species in the world. This species is called the sulcata or African spurthide tortoise. And you ever seen a Galapagos tortoise? Those big guys they have like San Diego Zoo.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest one. But these guys get pretty big. Boys get even bigger. I've worked with males that are like pushing 150 pounds. I mean, she's got to be pushing 40 or so.
45, somewhere there.
Yeah.
Skinny legend over here.
She's a good size. I mean, she got she could easily get another put on another 20 or 30 pounds over the years. It's slow growth, slow and steady growth with these guys.
How do they gain weight by just eating carrots and celery?
Well, I mean, the bulk of their diet is actually grass and hay, which is even less nutritious.
Okay.
Yeah, so these guys have a very similar digestive tract to horses, to rabbits, guinea pigs, gorillas even. And they're grazers. They eat grass and hay, which has very low nutritional value. I mean, for us, it would do nothing for us, digestively speaking. They've got this big fermentation vat in their large intestines called a cecum. And basically, it's full of these really important beneficial bacteria that are like crucial for their livelihood. And what they do is they break down the grass and the hay and they reconstitute it essentially into digestible macronutrients. So they break it down, reconstitute it into digestible proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, like what dogs or cats or us, what we eat directly. They've got to turn grass and hay into that because they still need those same macronutrients.
Right.
They still have similar energy sources. But they get it through this kind of roundabout way with this complicated GI tract.
Wow.
And it's that's kind of how they operate. But they 70-80% grass and hay, 20-30% leafy greens, throwing some veggies here and there. They love fruit. I don't want them eating a ton of fruit, but I don't mind if it's 5% or less of their diet. But you put berries in front of a tortoise, they're into it.
It's like their sugar. Their
one of my favorite clients around here. Yeah, they taste the sweetness. They like it. One of my favorite clients is like. I haven't seen her for a minute, but she was in her 80s last time I saw her. She has a huge male. This boy's over 100 pounds. Like, there's no way she's picking him up. Yeah. And she came in, and he had gotten out recently. And I'm like, how the heck did you get him back into your yard? And so what she does is she grabs strawberries and just does a strawberry. And he just walks back and eats strawberries and just walks back all on his own back to her yard. And I just thought, how funny would that be to see like some 80-something-year-old woman in this huge tortoise and you're just dropping strawberries every like 3 feet.
She knows. She knows how to get him back.
She does. And this is another very mellow animal. You can see how she's chill. She's just sitting here. The fact that she has her head out. Any chelone, which is a tortoise or a turtle, if they have their head out, they're not super stressed.
Wow.
If she was more stressed, she'd probably tuck in and go into her safe space.
Really?
Yeah, so the fact she has her head out, she has her arms out, you can touch them, she's chill.
Yeah, they were
and then
great.
they call her, sorry, I wanted to show you something back here. This is why we call them a spur thigh tortoise. See that? That's just, it's keratin, similar to rhino horn, right? But it's like a specialized scale. I don't know if the camera can see it, but it's a special little spiky scales. They got a couple on each thigh. And something I love about these guys. What does this foot kind of remind you of? If you were, just don't think reptiles, think mammals, big mammals.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
Wow, good job.
They got these little elephant feet. So these guys are terrestrial. If you look at turtle feet, they've got webbed toes, they're more flat, they're better for paddling and swimming. These guys are terrestrial. So they dig, they live on land, and they don't really, they go on like little waterways, but they're not swimming in the water per se. That's why turtles are more flat and they're more streamlined for swimming in water. These guys are interesting as a animal to work with as a veterinarian. And I say that because they're on the more challenging side when it comes to anesthesia or sedation. The dose range can vary so much from one individual to the next. And so it's the kind of thing where it can take hours just to get the animal, knocked down, just to be able to work on it. It can be like a all-day affair.
They're pretty small for that, you would think.
No, but you don't want to overdo it, but you want to have enough. So you kind of have to titrate essentially. And some of them go down nicely, and other ones is like, oh my God, we got to give them more. We got to give them more. And then another thing, when working with them, they can actually be dangerous, including a tortoise this size. If this is a really fearful tortoise, and it came out for a second, and you tried to grab like under its shell, like here, or the back legs, they can actually break your fingers when they're bringing their legs back in. They are so strong. Like their digging strength is out of this world. And we were talking earlier, and Matt was talking about what a pain in the butt they can be. These guys, they walk through drywall, they'll walk through sliding glass doors, they'll move swing sets across the yard. I mean, they can be a real pain in the butt. I don't recommend them in general as a pet because they get so big, they need so much space, and they can be kind of a handful. Like, one of my favorites as a pet, especially if you live around here, is a California desert tortoise. They don't get too big. They're not delicate little things, but they're not too destructive. They're really sweet. They're native to the area. They do really well. I think the little Russian tortoises are great too.
The size of that? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
The Asian box turtle.
Asian box turtle. Oh, nice. Nice.
Ooh, he's a cute little guy.
That's Uwe.
You think they know each other? Like, are they friends? Are they familiar? Is he easy to hold, or I don't want to like drop him?
Yeah, I'll let you hold her.
Like a
hammer. You can't get. He won't trap your fingers or hurt you.
Like a hamburger, he said.
Yeah.
Like a hamburger?
No, this guy's harmless. Super harmless. And again, everything's out. He just kind of checking things out.
So
Yeah,
cute. Let me
cute
flip him
little
this
guy.
way. So that one will trap you, you said.
I don't think she's going to, because if she was like, really, really fearful, I might not have like my clothes and have her on my lap like this, but no, I don't think she's gonna do anything funny. And they have tympanums too. Can you see this big thing right here?
Yeah.
That's their eardrum. This guy has one too. It's much smaller. It's kind of hard to distinguish right there, but yeah.
These look like the ones at the Calabasas Commons.
Those are red-eared sliders.
Oh, different.
Those are actually turtles. This is a turtle. This is they're kind of like box turtles are kind of this weird in between where they spend a bit of time in water, but they can also do really well on land. The red-eared sliders are a little more flat. They've got the web feet. They're great swimmers. They're not they spend pretty much all their life in and near water. Whereas these guys will do a good combination of land and water, and these guys are pretty much just land. They'll go in little water bodies and rinse off or get a drink or take a dump or something, but otherwise they're pretty much on the ground or under the ground.
Okay, so they're not. There's that lake that we go to, and they always have like these like animals. They have like, what do they have? They got like the ducks, the swans,
Nice.
but sometimes they have these little turtles there. You ever seen them?
Yeah. Well, like I said, the sliders. I haven't seen box turtles around here.
No, unless it's someone's pet that got loose.
Yeah.
I think that's what it
even
was.
the sliders, they're not native here. They're native to the other side of the country, honestly.
Oh,
but they've
okay.
kind of, ever since they got, whether introduced or whatever it is, they're all over the other side of the Rocky Mountains. And that was kind of their like, the range of their limit, the limit of their range was the Rocky Mountains, but I've seen them on the other side. And I think they get out and they're pretty durable. They can habituate to new climates and environments, and some species are good at that, and red-eared sliders are one of them. So I like this about tortoises. Feel her shell here.
Okay.
You can see it's all kind of like ribbed. It's nice. And then feel here, it's like glassy smooth.
Ooh, it is.
So when they're
smooth.
digging and they're going underground, every time they're kind of like sanding the top of the shell, like sandpaper sanding, they're just kind of rubbing it on something over and over and over again. So all these like high spots is where it gets nice and smooth.
Why do they have the hard shells? Do you know? Is there any real reason, like
I think
protection?
it's part of their protection and their defense. I mean, like if you see it, for the most part, any turtle or tortoise, in a defensive posture, what's that look like? Everything's hiding in the shell. I mean, these guys, think about it. These guys are native to sub-Saharan Africa. What else is native to sub-Saharan Africa? We've got anything from jackals to hyenas to lions and a lot of different predators there. And they want to be safe, so they're covered with this totally armored shell. And then they got these huge spikes on their thighs, like big prominent scutes. Like, look at the scutes and the scales on her legs and feet and on her arms compared to this little thing. I mean, obviously there's a size difference, but even if you had a sulcata the same size, you would see it's significantly more armored. And these guys can survive amongst all those other, like, you know, our sub-Saharan Africa arguably has the biggest diversity of carnivores and predators, you know, terrestrial predators, at least the land predators, with all these different things. So you got to be able to protect yourself, and that's what these guys do. They're not so offensive. They don't have any major weapons, really, but they can just hide in that shell and be good.
Love that. We love the protection. You know what? I love animals.
You really came around.
Yes, I think a few years ago I was like,
yeah, you made a big difference, you guys. Yeah.
Well, because Oscar's a big animal lover.
Yes.
He loves an axolotl. He loves like
no way.
He
Yeah,
has
that's fun.
He has lots of fishes.
Yes.
Okay. Freshwater?
Yes, I like a lot of freshwater fish. Eventually, I want to get into saltwater, but I want to be like prepared for it. 'Cause it's a big commitment.
And
yeah.
you do planted tanks. Like, you can have a lot of fun with that.
You have 5 dogs too, don't you?
Yeah, I have 3 golden retrievers and then cats. I also grew up like all around animals too. Yeah, so we had like chinchillas, guinea pigs,
nice.
rabbits.
You really did.
Yeah, iguana.
Did you grow up
snakes.
in California?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I've always loved animals since I was a kid.
How many cats do you have?
I have 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a pretty
so
full
yeah, pretty
household.
full house. Yep.
We have none animals, but my kids love animals, and I need to start being not scared of them because we take them to the Moore Park College. Do you know that one where they have like owls and stuff? Mm-hmm.
Exotic animal training and management program.
Yeah, so they have like a lion up there. They want to get pets, and I gotta just start not being scared. So.
Look
It's
at
a
you,
good thing.
though.
It's a good thing for kids, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm not saying you're a bad parent if you don't get your kid a pet, but honestly, like it's such a good thing for kids. And I mean, it's also like it just gets them comfortable around them and habituated to them and just being around them. Like it's I don't know. Have you guys ever met people that like never had a pet growing up? Never like had like
Me?
Yeah. So like
Never.
It's rare for you, and you're unexpectedly very comfortable around animals. So I think you're a unique exception. But I've met other people where they've not been around animals. I hand them a snake. They are not like you. Like you did amazing. I'm
This
very
is a new
impressed and
development.
surprised.
This is new development.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean, like,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
I mean, you've seen this more than I have.
Yeah.
You see people that aren't comfortable with it.
All the
It's a
time.
reaction. It's a different thing.
And it takes some time to get used to.
Yes.
But you know,
And you have to talk them into it.
We really work hard to kind of make them feel comfortable and safe, and our animals do a really good job as well. So
No, you do a great job.
people
and-
like a lot of times they come around and like they'll touch or feel or even hold an animal before we're through.
But it takes a
hanging out.
lot more than this. And when they have the animal, usually like,
It's
is
like-
this okay?
I can be like that, but I'm trying to be
honestly,
better.
Trisha, you
Thanks.
were awesome. I was
Really
like
Yeah.
amazed.
I love
so
animals,
proud.
and we love protecting the animals. No more ostrich purses. No more any of that stuff because honestly, they belong on the ostrich. You know what I mean? Crocodiles, all of that. Well, this is great. Find Dr. Evan on social media. You have so many followers on there. Donate to RHINO 911.
Exactly.
Is that the one?
That'd be amazing. Yeah, thank you very much for
And
that.
Reptile Family, check them out here in Oxnard. We love an 805 crew. It's great to be out here. Protect the animals and protect yourselves. Any final words for anyone that you want to know about the animals or anything about you?
Yes, if there's one thing, because we have exotic animals on here, I'd just like to let people know, if you're thinking about having an exotic animal pet, please do your research. Know what you're getting into. Know what kind of space they need. Know if they need certain humidities or temperatures or specific things with their diet. Like, know what you're getting into, because a lot of the patients I see as a veterinarian are as a result that people just weren't doing something they should have been doing. And it didn't have to, get to the point where we need to bring a pet to the vet. Do your research. And also, there's a lot of rescues, and there's reptile rescues in LA. There's multiple. So, I always encourage adopt, don't shop, adopt, don't shop. Yeah. And there's a lot of resources for that in a lot of major cities. So yeah.
Well, great to know. Adopt, don't shop.
Yeah.
And there's GR Turtles. There's Tana. She's my co-host for my second podcast.
Nice.
This is Tana. This is Dr. Evan.
I love walking in here because you just never know where to
We're sitting here holding
The turtles.
It might be a generational pop store. Or it might be a massive turtle, and both are iconic.
Oh my
You
God,
missed the
that's
snakes.
hilarious.
We had a snake. We had a tarantula. We just finished our little animal segment.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we should
Okay.
show you. Well, they have a whole bunch.
Very reptile friendly situation here. I'm very
so
happy.
Cool. cool.
Yes, Dr. Evan was voted people's sexiest vet alive.
Oh
So,
my God, that's
yes.
so funny.
Yeah, and he lives down the street, so it's wonderful. We're neighbors.
Mario here.
Yeah,
I love this.
This is
That's
everything. Okay.
Everything.
Well,
Yes,
we're coming right there. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much to Dr. Evan and thank you to Reptile Family. Oscar, thank you for the discovery. Thank you to the animals, and we'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Thank you. Good night.